It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back the time, Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back the time, Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle.
All right, good morning and welcome in here on this Wednesday morning as we are live from our Southern Regional Medical Center studios. Myself, Lloyd, Wyatt. Good morning, you two.
Good
How
morning.
we doing?
Good morning, sir.
Everyone in the chat, good morning to you. We appreciate you starting your morning with us every single morning.
Cordell.
As we are live here in Baton Rouge at Southern Regional Medical Center. Shout out to Jason Ramazan, Charles Harvey, Kevin, BJ, the whole team over here as they take great care of us every single day. And we are also brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook every single day. They support our show and help us bring it to you Monday through Friday from 8-ish to 10-ish. That's part of the beauty of the show, and we appreciate you joining us as always. But we are in a very awkward phase of the season, the time of the year, the calendar, as it is. You're right on the cusp of when it starts to get really intense, right? We've entered March, but we're not in March yet. You know what I mean? Like, March has begun. Today is March 4th, and March is a beautiful month of the sport calendar. But we're not in March yet because March Madness has not begun. It is down the line. The SEC tournament for women's basketball is this week. Men's basketball it's next weekend. And SEC play for baseball also starting next week. So we're kind of a week away from the calendar really rolling, where it's about to get into one of the most entertaining times of the year, where you think about next weekend, you're coming off of SEC women's basketball tournament into next weekend where you have SEC men's basketball tournament and LSU kicks off their SEC schedule in baseball against Vanderbilt in Nashville. So we are in March, but we're not in March yet. It's right there, right around the corner, and it's an exciting time. But there is an exciting atmosphere ahead of you tonight in Lafayette, Louisiana, as LSU, the Tigers, head to take on the Ragin Cajuns in Lafayette. It should be an exciting game as the Tigers and the Cajuns face off in Laffy. But speaking of exciting games, I want to give a shout out to the Central High School Wildcats.
Let's see.
Last night got a win.
What's your social media like?
What, Central?
Mm-hmm.
I think they do a pretty good job to social media.
Oh, they got graphics.
That realm of the school has really grown.
The whole thing has grown.
Oh, of course, that is very true. The whole school has grown. But like the broadcast for games where they stream it and they have, announcers and the whole deal. The social media with the graphics, the school news that I was on, we used our phones. They now have like broadcast cameras to do it. Like, it's all very much taking a step forward. But as you can see there, the old Wildcats took down South Lafourche 70-60. And I want to give credit to South Lafourche, the Tarpons. That was a tough team to put away. They were not very big, not very strong, not very athletic. But I tell you what, they had these three little white boys Number 0, number 3, and number 10.
Got Christian bricked up.
Christian was a big fan. I think it just reminded him of St. Paul's more than anything. They did not stop. Like when I tell you, like if you remember J.J. Redick at Duke, when he's just running around, like running through screens, doing this whole, they were just this nonstop. Just finding screens, bang, hitting shots. They hit 10 threes. I mean, like every time.
They're probably already on Adderall.
Right, I mean,
Coach,
they were
look
moving. Like I literally sat back. I was talking to some of our guys after the game. I was like, "Y'all tired?" They were like, "Yeah." Because we hadn't played anybody that runs like that. I mean, they just did not stop. Because I'd never seen us get called on so many screens. Mm-hmm. And so I remember one of the huddles, Oz is like, "Stop getting screened," and they're just like,
"We can't keep running into it.
We keep finding because they're moving so fast, and then all of a sudden, bang, screen. But still able to pull out the victory, 70-60 last night.
And if you wouldn't have, this would be you today.
Probably. This
is in Baton Rouge this morning.
This is Baton Rouge?
Right now.
Oh, gosh.
What?
This is frightening. That poor man, he's flailing.
Yeah, it was 12 hours ago.
Yeah. Oh, no. Where is this?
I don't know what's going to happen. I didn't watch the whole thing. I thought it ended nicely.
Not
doing great. Not doing good.
It looks very scary.
Oh, he got out.
Okay, good.
They didn't have the
2 claps for him.
Yeah.
Ready. Way to stay true and get out of there.
Yeah.
That is a scary spot to be in.
Well, the landing wasn't great.
No. I mean, I could imagine, but it's better than the alternative.
What a that's got to be the scariest thing that's ever happened to him.
100%. That is frightening.
That is wild.
That's out of a Final Destination.
Yeah.
Like literally,
that's made up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going back
real.
to work after that.
No, you're going to pay me a lump sum or over 20 years, and I'm never working again.
That's the beauty about those movies is...
You don't have to go to school the next day?
No, I remember vividly the one where it's like the rebar, she's driving behind the rebar truck and runs into
terrifying.
it. And the rebar shoots through the windshield and like through her
cranium.
Her skull in through the seat. And I remember I never thought about that, like driving behind one. I never thought about like, oh, what if those come through my windshield? But now every time I'm like,
oh, everybody does
blinker,
yeah, or like a log truck, like those could just tumble right on top.
Not
of me.
behind you.
Yeah,
I had literally last week. I had an 18-wheeler that blew out its tire in front of me.
Well, you're driving a lot.
I drive a lot, and it literally blew out its tire in front of me. I guess they just don't stop. The motherfucker just kept on trucking.
Kept on rolling.
I was kind of just waiting for him to pull over, and all of a sudden, this little like ball of rubber comes flying at me, and I dodged like that. I didn't move the steering wheel.
Well,
It hit the fuck out of my windshield.
Yeah,
I don't think it cracked anything.
Good.
But it was just funny that I was kind of like, I kind of went like just wait, hold up. It was kind of fast.
Dude,
it kind of went
too much
fast.
Scooter Man.
Because I went into flow state so fast.
It's like, whoa, my reaction time.
What if something would come out?
Oh, you'd never see me again. Are you fucking kidding
The
me?
fattest Spider-Man rolling around town.
Yes.
That would be electric.
Yeah, this suit's not big enough. We're going to need the 2X.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Like Jack Black at the MTV Movie Awards when he was Spider-Man.
Yes.
Spider Pig.
Yeah, Spider Pig.
From the
Simpsons.
But to that point, a little program scheduling. With the win last
Why being Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, yes, Spider-Man. With the win last night, we played Natchitoches Central Friday, and we are leaving Thursday afternoon to head to Natchitoches. So that means Friday morning show will be via Zoom. It'll be a Zoom show. I will Zoom in from, I guess, the hotel lobby or wherever I'll be at, which we've done many times in the past. And so it'll be a Zoom show on Friday, as I will not be in studio. So on the road, headed to Natchitoches Central. Shout out to Jalen Thomas, Jace Conrad last night, 23-10 and 21-10. It's a recipe for success, that's for sure. But the big news or the big conversation is about tonight, and that is LSU Baseball against UL Lafayette tonight in Lafayette. And my question I wanted to open up to the chat, as well as you two in the studio, is what is one or two things that you really want to see different tonight rather than what you've seen over the weekend? Something you want to see different tonight that you just haven't seen? Because it's been I'm not going to say a skid, but a rough stretch of games from McNeese to obviously Monday against Northeastern. That 5 stretch of games has been tough. What do you want to see kind of flip the switch tonight in Lafayette?
Clean baseball. Start throwing strikes again. Let's eliminate some of these errors. And I think the approach at the plate has been a good one. It's just a matter of executing on that end, whatever it becomes, runners in scoring position. But they've been able to get – York is still able to find his way on base. Same thing with Dardar. I think he's walked, 13 times and has 3 strikeouts. Like, you're seeing some of the offensive approach still works. You just have to be able to drive them in at some point. So that leads me to your guys have to be your guys at some point.
Yeah.
Like Jake Brown needs help, but he also has to continue to play well. Jake Brown, York, and obviously Derek Curiel. Like, you're waiting for that to kind of be the Derek Curiel that's a freshman All-American, top 15 pick, and you're just waiting for him to start to get hot because he has found some barrels. He probably played better over the weekend than he has all year, but it still is like you're looking for that kind of best player in the country.
Right.
Derek Curiel, which is a lot. But I also am riding out the schneid, if you want to call it that. I think there really are. You're noticing a lot of what Stanfield brings to the table, just whether it be defensively and also just somebody that can kind of turn the lineup over. It just feels like there's a sense of comfortability there that you don't have right now.
Right. Wyatt?
I would just go with a sense of urgency.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think when you watch the games like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it felt a lot to me like they would just score a couple runs, get up, 2, 3, 4 runs, however many, and then just be like, all right, we'll let the pitching staff kind of carry us the rest of the way. I would love to see the bats get going. And like Lloyd said, your guys have to be your guys. I would love to see Curiel go get a couple hits. Not Stanfield. Milam go get a couple hits. Right. York and Dardar, everybody's averages kind of dropped over the last couple of games. I would like to see everybody just get back in line there. And then on the pitching side of things, I'd love to see somebody go out and throw multiple innings, because the last couple of midweeks you've had have been kind of 2 outs, 1 inning, 2 outs, 1 inning. You haven't really had anybody be able to go multiple innings. So I'd like to see somebody go give me 3 innings from Jaden Newt or something like that, put up a couple zeros.
No, I agree. I mean, I think those 2 answers are the obvious 2 answers. I mean, you want to see some energy. The last time you saw the team trot out there, it was just kind of dead, like it was against Northeastern on Monday. Until you got the young guys in the mix, there was no juice. They didn't have that competitive fire, and you don't want to see that, right? But what you don't want to see is that rollover. And there would be cause for concern if they can't get the urgency going, because tonight there's no reason to not, right? It's going to be, although it's not a top-tier opponent, it's going to be a top-tier environment, right? You're going on the road to a place that is solely focused on defeating you. And tickets are a hot commodity because people want to be there.
It's sold out.
The place is going to be rocking. Now, I don't know what the atmosphere there gets like, but it's still Louisiana. I mean, it is Lafayette, Louisiana. I know plenty of people from Lafayette, Louisiana. I know plenty of people that went to UL Lafayette. I know the place is going to be rocking. And so there should be no reason the sense of urgency is not there, because you're stepping into a legitimate environment for a game. And clean baseball, and I think that is who this team is supposed to be. We talked about it coming out of the Jacksonville weekend. You don't want to be a team that loses. You can be a team, like the other team can win, you just can't lose. You can't give them the win. I mean, this place is going to be bumping. What's that? Is that 249?
270.
270.
176. This is for
the
one
cheapest
ticket. That's the cheapest one you get. 320, 311, 314, 263, $300.
And shout out to Poge, man. Shout out to Pogey. As he's got myself, Wyatt, Christian, and himself some tickets to get into this
the
building.
Tigue.
Very, very excited for tonight. And hopefully the content we'll be able to make from it. But yeah, and I think that's who else we talked about it coming out of Jacksonville. Was don't lose games. Don't walk batters. Don't make errors. Those sorts of things like that. Don't strike out, right? Those things allow you to not lose games. When you walk batters like you did against McNeese, or you make errors like you did against Northeastern, you lose those games. And in the 2 losses you've witnessed in this 5-game stretch has been games you lost if you're LSU baseball. Now, it's been a rough 5-game stretch. You've won 3 out of those 5. You still sit at 11-2. The season is not over, right? And I think one of the things I'm most interested to see tonight is I feel like there's an interesting kind of there's 2 sides when you look at it. Is this going to be a game where you mix it up and you try to find rhythm, right? By changing the lineup, maybe plugging in an Eddie Yaman or Daniel Harden in the lineup somewhere. I think Yaman's given himself a real good opportunity to get into the mix more moving forward because he put together real good ABs and obviously crushed that ball into left field landing. Or do you trot your guys back out there? Do you not mix it up going into this game and you give your guys the opportunity to see if they can have that juice, that sense of urgency? And that's where I think this game is going to be tonight. I think when you look at the lineup, it's going to be nothing very different. I mean, I think it depends who UL Lafayette's going to pitch. Is it going to be a lefty, a righty? I mean, you saw against the game I was at on Sunday against Dartmouth, they threw a right-handed pitcher, and, I mean, the lineup was just lefty all the way through, besides Caraway and Aaron Beatty. So 7 of your 9 guys were lefty bats. And, I think tonight is going to be – no, we're going to trot our guys out there. It's going to be you obviously have your everyday guys, your Curiel Browns, but I think it's still going to be Dardar at second. Obviously, we'll pay attention to see how his when he pulled his hammy, it looked like in the game the other night.
I'd be interested to see if he does give it a go tonight, just because it.
So if it's not Dardar at second, who do you think it is? I think it depends on the pitcher.
Simpson? Isn't that what that's what they've
It's either
been
been
platooning?
Simpson or Reeves.
Right. So I would think Simpson. They're throwing a freshman right-hander.
So a right-hander.
Yeah, I would imagine Sawyer Pruitt as their best arm.
So I would say, I think you'll probably have Brown, Curiel, and Braun in the outfield. And then that'll put Reeves or Simpson at second, and then the other one I think DH probably.
Yep.
And then everything else kind of stays normal. I will be interested. I mean, it could also be, is Eddie Yaman's righty or lefty?
He's a righty.
He's a righty. Because I think he's got an opportunity to get some looks moving forward. It will be very interesting. Bear, sense of urgency, question mark, we're like 10 games in. I mean, look, if you watched the game the other night, there was no sense of urgency against Northeastern on Monday. It was a flat opening to that game. The first 4 innings of that game were dead. Offensively, there was no juice. There was just no edge to get going in that game. And also, part of it was when you start to make errors like you did at the start, where you're kicking the ball and you're not fielding it cleanly. That's going to happen. But what good teams don't allow to happen are those things to roll over into the next game. And I believe this LSU baseball team is a very good team. And I think tonight they proved that they don't allow those things on Monday or even extended over the weekend to roll over into tonight. You kind of shut those things down. You stop them there. You nip them in the bud, and you turn around. You get right. After a day off, I would assume, to focus, lock in, go on the road. The first true road game. I mean, they haven't played on the road. They've played at home a lot. And then they played in Jacksonville for that 3-game stint. But other than that, this is the first road test, and it's going to be a legitimate road environment.
And you have a Cajun team that scrappy. They're going to put pressure on you. 23 steals in 12 games. They have 2 guys that have Maddox Mandino and Blaze Rodriguez are their top 2 stealers. They have combined for 9. LSU has 10 as a team. So it's going to be that you've seen it, it's the same coach. You've seen ULL play. You know what they do. It's small ball. They put pressure on you. Right. They try to steal bags. They try to take an extra 90. All these things that actually doesn't bode very well for LSU in terms of when you're trying to look and bounce back.
Right.
The only thing that makes it seem as if LSU would, like, obviously they're a better team, they're the better team, but I think this environment, this game, this style is what they need. I think they want to get out of the box for a little bit, go see a real road environment, and I'm interested to see what they do with whoever they put in left field. If you put Daniel Harden out there after he had 2 really hard hit balls, it just depends on how Jay wants to mix and match. I don't think you'd see what you saw on, what was it, Tuesday? Monday. I'd probably scrap that lineup.
Yeah, I mean, Big Papa York will be back at first base.
Yeah, you need to get his legs underneath him.
Yep.
And then I don't think you'll see Jake Brown lead off either. I think you go back to kind of like the status quo, establish some sort of comfortability after a little bit of a schneid. Just one game, though.
Yeah, I don't think you're at the point now where
the hitting is contagious, like our boy said.
Right, where you need to mix all those things. Like, you don't need to, this doesn't need to be a big, okay, blow it up, reset, let's figure out. Right? Now, I think if you go out there and it looks a lot like it did on Monday tonight, and they can't get fired up for that environment in that game, and they still aren't making the plays, aren't executing those sorts of things, then you can take a step back and look at it before Sacramento State, because SEC plays right around the corner, right? And your first SEC series is on the road in Nashville. And so I think it's going to be very interesting to see tonight. I would assume, we've all said it, go Newt tonight. You would think?
I just don't know who else it would be. As the starter, at least, I would think it would have to be Newt. I mean, maybe Santi Garcia.
You saw Paz get a start.
Right. He got into the game a little bit the other night. Garcia and Newt did not pitch on Monday. Right. Newt pitched to close out on Sunday. Newt. Yeah, I thought this would be a Cowan type game, because you want to put, because that if I was gonna single out one thing, because I think when you look at this team, right, they've won every weekend, right? They've swept all 3 games. In the 3-0 series,
going into,
right?
Yeah.
And so they sweep Milwaukee to open it up. They sweep the Power 4 teams in Jacksonville. And before Monday, technically it was a 4-game weekend, but
3 or 4.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where you pitched your weekend guys, your rotation, you won, right? And so this team, and when you look at it, is in a good spot from a weekend rotation standpoint. I mean, they've got 3 aces that they're starting in their weekend rotation. They're in a good spot there. The thing is okay, who's going to be the 4th, right? Because when you're going into postseason play, because that's the goal, is you want to have, you might have some games where you've got to start a Zach Cowan, or like last year, Zach Cowan starts. Casey Evan, goes in and extends. You go back to 23, you need Nate Ackenhausen to start. You need Griffin Herring to extend through a game. Coleman started a game. Coleman, Thatcher Hurd, right? You need those guys to get through a season like that. Last season, postseason wise, it kind of went perfect because you won every game in Omaha, so you didn't really have to overextend. Besides, Ianson starts against UCLA, and then there's a weather delay, and he doesn't go back to start against them the next day, and you go to Casey Evans instead, right? But you need to have that guy ready. And so when you look at LSU right now, they've got 3 guys that can start for you and win you a game, because you've seen it time in and time out. Who's going to be the 4th? And I think there are 3 names associated with that spot going into the year: Cooper Williams, Zach Cowan, Jaden Newt. Those were the 3 names associated with that spot. Outside of maybe some freshmen, right, who with Paz and Ricken and those guys. Those 3 names were the kind of the shoe-ins for that spot. Who are the guys you can trust to do those things? Zach Cowan, obviously, he started against Nichols, wasn't very pretty in his first start. Cooper Williams obviously started on Monday, wasn't very pretty. Went to Cowan, and it wasn't pretty for him either. Jaden Newt has started against Kent State, did his job. And I think he gets another opportunity tonight, because I think you need that answer, right? Okay, if we don't have one of those 3 guys working, right, and they've already pitched in a weekend, and we have a 4th game, right, where it's Little Rock, and you've already pitched your 3 guys, and you need a win or go home in a 4th game, who's it going to be? And I think tonight's a good test for that, because this is a team that can beat you.
Oh yeah,
like 100%. Lloyd said it. I mean, they're going to pose a legitimate challenge in the way they play. who they are and the pressure they're going to apply is a tough kind of matchup for where LSU is right now. But I think it's also the perfect matchup because LSU needs that pressure. They need that life. They need that energy brought to it so that they can get out there, they can rock, and they can get rolling, get back in rhythm. And you can look at these past 5 games and go, yeah, rough stretch, it got ugly, but still you came out 3-2 out of that 5, and you learned more about your team and you got better from it. And I think tonight's the first opportunity to really look at it and say, okay, they got better from that rough stretch.
And here is Jay Johnson talking about a little bit of the slow start offensively over the weekend and a reminder to the fans.
All of this, like none of them are trying to play poorly or suck. Like they're not trying to do that. That's really this matters to them. You get challenged though, man. And I decided to bring a team that was 47-9 in here. Like I decided to play 4 games in a row. You know, so maybe it's on me for setting the schedule up the way that I did. If you really want to be honest about it, I think if we use it correctly, it can and will help us, you know. But we all collectively have to make a decision to use what happened in the game tonight to propel us forward, you know. It bothers me because we've been very good in the midweek thing here for 4.5 years or whatever it is. So I don't like losing. That's probably the first time we've had back-to-back, you know, midweek losses, you know. So we get another opportunity on Wednesday. I will remind you.
He doesn't like it. And neither do we, right? I mean, neither does the fan base. That's why the fan base is as upset as they are, because they don't like it. But I promise you there's not a man on planet Earth that's more pissed off about it than Jay Johnson.
We'll figure it out. I do think it is just it's the back-to-back that bothers him. Back-to-back
of course.
losses.
No, I mean, because it is like it bothers me. Like, it bothers me looking at it. Like, when you just look at it, you go, okay, can we win outside of with our weekend rotation? Because now back-to-back times you haven't. You've won with your weekend guys starting when you go from Evans to Guidry and then Moore to Sheeran and then Schmidt goes 7 1/3 shutout innings. And
yeah, you forget that happened.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can win those. You know you can. Like you're in a real good spot from a weekend rotation standpoint. Can you win the one after it? And now back-to-back times they haven't. Or they've trotted out a pause. And it hasn't gone smoothly. Then they trot out Cooper Williams and Zach Cowan, and those guys give up 8 runs. That's not pretty, right? And so tonight's going to be a very, very good opportunity to straighten that thing out. The Ragin' Poon, $5 super chat, 5 claps, ready. Got to start hot. Don't get it twisted. Those insufferable psychopaths will make it a madhouse. They come out flat, they will lose. It will be a madhouse, genuinely. Like I especially, I'll use our playoff game last night as an example. We go down the floor, first possession, hit a 3. They come down the floor, first possession, hit a 3. It goes back and forth. Each team hits back-to-back 3s to make it like 6-6 at the start of the game. And what that does is it gets everybody in that gym, boom, locked in, dialed, energies at a 10 from the jump. If they would have came out and it would have been a couple of turnovers and some missed shots and some fouls, the fan base is probably just kind of quiet until it gets intense. But you go out there and you hit shot, back and forth, trading blows, making shots, the fan base on both sides are going to be dialed in.
Mm-hmm.
And so what else you can't allow to happen is come out flat. You can't go 3 and out, right?
Right.
It's football again, where it's when your offense is struggling, especially in the spot you're in now where there's a little bit there's some discourse around it, right? Going into all the games last year in football was they better not they better not go 3 and out in that first drive because people are going to start walking out of the stadium because they're tired of the offense being bad. They want to see it improve. If they go 3 and out to start, it's ugly. So what you don't want to see is that offense trot out there, strike out, pop up, and it's just kind of blah.
Yeah, 9 pitches in, you're already flipping the field.
Right, and it's not, you didn't really put together competitive ABs, and you got under one, and some of those same habits are rolling through, and then, maybe UL hits a a base hit, then a double, right? And then the game's completely flipped. That's what you don't want to happen.
And here is Jay Johnson talking about a few of the growing pains that the team is going through.
I have a lot of confidence in what I believe this team can become. Like I said, the other loss that we have, we've done a good job historically or short historically of, being able to protect some flaws, without costing us some games. And we didn't do that tonight. We didn't, play our best over the weekend either. And so there's a little bit of growing pains for this team. I'm not going to single out a player or anything like that, but there's some growing pains that we're going through that, if used correctly, will help us be what we want to be. And that's how we'll choose to use them.
Growing pains, right? Not just pains, they're growing pains. Because what? You are growing. And like Jay said, you want to use them correctly, right? You don't want to harp on them or allow those pains to not ensue growth and learning opportunities and the ability to get better from it. And I really do believe tonight is a huge opportunity for that. I think when you go up against a team like UL Lafayette that is very talented, is good, they're going to apply pressure, but you're going on the road, you're getting away from kind of where you spent so much time in Alec Box Stadium, you've played so many games, and really, this isn't much different. You've had one day off and you're playing again, but you're getting on the road, you're hopping on the bus, you're taking the trip.
Weather sucks.
All of those things, and that place is going to be bumping. Lloyd showed you the ticket prices. The reason they're high is because people are buying them. The demand is high, so the prices are high because they want to make more money off of it. I'm excited to drive on down to Lafayette and get in that stadium and see what it looks like, see what that atmosphere is like, because I've got a pretty strong feeling it's going to be wild. It's going to be raucous. It's going to be loud because they want to strike LSU while they're down. They saw the Northeastern loss on Monday too. They saw to do that is because of who's running it. The way Jay Johnson handled Monday night's game was exactly how you needed to be able to do that. To be able to shut Monday and keep Monday on Monday and allow Wednesday to be its own thing. Because what he did was what? You, dugout. No more ABs. You're getting out the field. We're leaving that there. Get your mind right. And also watch Ruckert, Patrick, Harden, Yaman, Claude. Watch these guys get out there and perform. The young guys that you've kind of taken under your wing and you've helped with these certain things in team drills, or you've bought meals for them at the restaurant, whatever. These young guys that you've helped foster and bring into this program, watch them work.
I think
watch them care about this so you can remember how it's supposed to be. And Jay handled it perfectly on Monday. Because what you saw was young guys that came over with a spark, with a fire, with a competitive edge, and a desire to make that thing a ball game again. And you saw it inject life back into the guys that were in the dugout. Derek Curiel smiling with a rally cap, right? Jake Brown, Stephen Mott, all those guys that were a little dead at the beginning. At the end of the game, they weren't because they watched the young guys get after it. So you handled it like that on Monday so that can stay on Monday and tonight can be different.
Jay talked a little bit about that as well with the kind of what the young guys, if they learned from the older guys and give them a bit of a spark.
I think it's probably more of an indication of how important mindset is in baseball. And, the term I use is when you have psychological freedom, to play the game, competitively and freely. Eddie Yaman wasn't worried about a batting average, wasn't worried about anything. He was up there trying to take a great at bat, and he did. I'm proud of him for that. And he just missed that pitch in the ninth inning, too, off a guy that's got a really good arm. Daniel Harden put together good at bats. It was good to see, those freshmen just compete, and that's what we want them to do. Want the whole team to do that. And, hopefully that's what lands on all of the players to help them.
1,000%. I mean, I couldn't say it any better myself because I'm not Jake Johnson. I mean, he
And he did just say it.
he knows what he's in full control, and that's where your confidence comes from. Even in a rough spot like this, where you've dropped 2 out of your last 5, and you're just kind of steady ship. Your last 2 midweek games or losses, Jay Johnson's in control of this thing. And also, I liked what you saw from the freshmen. I mean, they Harden and Ruckert, I think they only each had 1 hit, but they put a bat on the ball. I mean, Harden got it was a fly out to right field. I mean, he came like 105 off the bat.
Yeah, he hit both of those balls.
It was crushed.
I think Ruckert had a ball in the 4-hole that the second baseman made a nice play on.
Yeah.
Too. That was hit really hard.
I mean, it was.
But like he says, it was the competitiveness. I don't know necessarily who or if there's a
Who he's
like
talking to?
worried about a batting average. I don't know if that's something that is in the dugout or not, because that would be bizarre. But regardless, to see the competition, to see people go out there and play with a little bit of different kind of energy, and I think he talked about it himself. I do think the schedule has become a part of that, where you're playing so much baseball so quickly that it is easy to kind of lose focus of the task at hand. That's why I think this game is, because of the environment, because of how it's kind of been built up, because of who you're playing, and you've already lost 2 midweek games you've lost to an in-state school. You want to kind of be able to drop your nuts a little bit on this thing and be like, okay, look, we're LSU baseball. Put up 16 and 16-3, go home.
That's going to be an exciting one tonight in Lafayette. LSU, UL Lafayette facing off the Tigers versus the Cajuns. Extremely excited. Shout out to our guy Poggi, who's got 4 tickets, and sadly Lloyd, very sorry.
It's okay.
You won't be able to join us.
Feel bad for the content team. Feel like I got to put up a nice little performance.
I know you would have. That's why I wanted you there.
Yeah, it's all right.
Mikey stole you.
I'm needed elsewhere.
Mikey stole you. It's okay.
But I have nothing but faith in the boys.
There you go. I appreciate
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I know.
Next man up.
That's right.
We've got quite the
a cast of characters.
characters to handle those things. Of course.
9?
Of course. Well, it depends what the price is. Depends what they're marked up at in Lafayette.
Oh, you think they do that?
What?
They mark up. It used to be $250. Now today it's $450.
I mean, if in the Champions Club at Alec Box they're $5 dogs,
Yeah.
you can't.
There's no Champions Club here.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying. I'm thinking that I have a feeling dogs are probably gonna be like $8.
Oh, concession prices.
Yeah.
See,
find me some
I
concessions.
would like to go eat before.
I think that's our plan.
Because I don't want to eat anything at the stadium.
Fair enough.
What, Lloyd?
Hot dog. Well, there's 2 different prices. It says
Okay.
$3 here,
$3 is good.
$3
is really
steal.
good. Yeah.
and there's also one
Give me
that says
$3.
$1.
$1.
Oh.
If they're $1 hot dogs,
$1 hot dogs, $1
Yeah.
popcorn, $1 chips, $2 fountain drinks. But you can get a premium dog for $4. What the fuck
What's
is
a
a premium dog?
what makes the
Bigger fucking wiener.
Of just like all the hot dogs to be equal.
That's an insane thing to be like, yo, I'll pay $3 extra. Give me a little extra girth on that bad boy.
give me the big
Yeah,
one.
give me the big shaboing boing.
I guess that's what that is life.
That's insane.
But via our friends over at FanDuel, make sure you get over to the FanDuel Sportsbook. Go to the FanDuel Sportsbook app. There's no over-under. There is no spread right now. It's just straight up money line. It's plus 280 for the Ragin Cajuns, minus 390 for LSU. So obviously heavy favorites there. We'll see what the line comes out as. But our pick of the day, scrap the picks analyst for today. Whatever the run spread is, LSU covers.
Or
Covers in
if
Lafayette.
If it doesn't come out, it's just money line.
Do what?
If it doesn't come out, we'll just go money line.
Let's go money line.
It's LSU tonight.
LSU
Minus
wins.
390 is kind of low. I would have. I know we're playing not the best baseball right now, but it's kind of surprising that it's that low. I would have thought it would have been at least at like minus 500.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's a chance to get LSU at a premium price.
Yeah, I'll put
It
some
is.
money on it for sure.
Drop some cash on it. LSU money line tonight. Minus 390 via our friends over at the FanDuel
Bet
Sportsbook.
$390 to $100.
Then you
just-
leave with $490.
Exactly. You get your money back and some, just like
Bet.
we did on the squares where we have invested quite a.
We have a hefty.
That was a little
Shout out to our guy, Jason Ramazan.
I don't think they think about us. We're not in the same tax bracket.
We are.
No.
That's okay.
He
And-
said it
but
so quickly.
that's
Like,
what-
everybody put up
After
$100.
these squares, we might be.
Yeah, there we go. What, 10 grand?
Brandon Hollingsworth, good morning. What's up to you? Glenn Fredette, I better see y'all at the home plate concession stand acting. I have a feeling, I probably won't act too much of an idiot. Now, I might get into my competitive edge a little bit and start getting fired up. But, do you think about the 3 people I've got tagging along with?
Christian
Ain't no
could
worries
get in a
about acting
fight.
an idiot. Christian's going to fight someone.
And then-
Or start a fight.
I hope we sit next to ULL fans.
Of course we
You
will.
Because I do kind of want to, like, talk
We're
to
sitting
them.
behind home plate. That's where the tickets are.
Oh,
not
fuck.
not like right behind it, but like
Yeah, but, right there.
We're gonna
like,
be in the mix
Fuck yeah, dude.
because Poggi got them from a ULL person.
That's
like,
awesome.
So it's their season tickets.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be in the
How
mix.
do you
of
get
it.
these?
Fuck yeah,
I don't know,
Pooch.
just get some
Don't ask questions.
ticket person.
Hey, relationships.
There you go.
That's what it's all about over here. Cajun curveball minus 390 and plus 280 is stinky. Cajun curveball, I'm slamming ULO to cover when it comes out. Hey,
that's fine.
it's okay. It's okay. But as long as you do it on FanDuel Sportsbook,
That's right.
as long as you do it on FanDuel, you'll be okay.
If anyone's there, I'll put $390 on LSU to win, and if we win, free hot dogs for everybody.
Free hot dogs.
$100 dogs.
$100 dogs.
100
Primo
dogs.
dogs or regular dogs?
No, regular dogs.
Regular, yeah,
Getting
no
a
primo.
premium dog is insane. Like getting a
Okay,
premium
look,
wiener.
here you go.
Yeah.
I'm
What are
the
we
Platinum.
doing?
concessions worker.
Like, come on.
You're ordering a premium hot dog.
Okay.
How are you doing? How
Give me
can
the
I help you?
BBC.
Hi, can you? What's the difference between the premium and the normal dog?
So the normal dog, obviously $1. Your normal Walmart
Right,
dog-
obviously,
dog,
of course.
The premium dog, however,
For only $2 more.
It's just a handful of dollars more. It's about 3.5 more inches on the girth of the dog.
Okay.
And there is maybe 1.5 inches on the length, and we also put just maybe some different toppings on it as well.
Fixins.
Okay. 3.5 inches on the girth. you
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Well, okay. Well, let me
It's gonna be like.
let me compare.
I guess it comes with like onions and peppers.
I would assume it's like
Yeah,
you could,
yeah.
This one's a chili cheese
Because
dog.
it would be
or a
crazy
Chicago
if it was
dog.
just a bigger hot dog.
Yeah,
Like,
no, this one's thicker.
yeah, look at it.
Yeah,
just-
ULL
can you tell the
fans.
difference between the dogs?
I mean, the girls love the premium hot dogs. Given the option.
I mean,
that's
it is
insane.
crazy that it's a premium hot dog because I've never heard of a premium hot
No,
dog.
but
It's a hot dog.
Yeah, just get what you like. Like, see, I prefer a dollar dog.
I want the cheaper dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give
That's
me the
part
Walmart
of the
dog.
allure.
Yes.
Is that it's like a cheap.
I'm
piece
eating a
of,
hot
like
dog.
it's probably dog meat that you boiled in hot water in a bun.
What if they throw it on the grill, the premium dog?
Yeah, it's
like-
got like the grill marks. the
Yeah,
slash
then
marks.
I would get one premium.
one premium dog. You got to test it.
Yeah, because I do think I don't know why I think this, but like when I picture that, I do picture like them like grilling, like ULL baseball, like the dad, like almost like a. It's not an insult, but like
Hot
a high
dogs on
school,
the
like
grill!
a high school
Right,
game.
right.
Or you saw Tennessee has a grill in their outfield, and that guy smoked it out.
Oh yeah.
I did see that. Yeah.
So I think some places do it a little bit differently than LSU, obviously,
Of course.
which is very professional, and it's, I guess, concessions and such. The fans are the fans because they do the dog toss at LSU. Those guys are humming those hot dogs.
Yeah.
Like it's not for the faint of heart because I saw them in the outfield on Saturday, and my buddy and I were just looking. You could see the velocity from like we were at home plate and he's in left field. You're like, Jesus, he's actually giving it a good. Nice, quite the little MPH on there. Then they zoomed in on him, and he's got a little flick of the wrist on there. It's like, oh, he loves doing this.
I know.
Like you do it. I guess it would be fun for the love of the game. Just to go.
To
I would
throw
like
the
to.
dogs?
Yeah, the guy
Oh,
that
it'd be
throws it. Yeah,
awesome.
see, we just love everything about. Like we want to be on the field.
Yeah.
and then we want to throw dogs. And this guy's probably like, I want to throw the dogs.
I
You
wanna
think that
see
this is a
them-
game.
I want to see them let Poggi throw the dogs.
on the while he rakes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
no. That's his craft.
Of course.
we
everyone mess
can't.
with
I don't
that.
want to mess up with
Yeah,
his craft.
We already did that.
But he only comes out what in the the third and the seventh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So in the fifth, when he's not doing anything, let him go out in the outfield and throw dogs to kids.
Yeah.
Like, well, pause. But you know what I mean. Like,
I know what you
that's-
mean. I'm picking up
Yeah,
something down. I
that's
gotcha.
all. I gotcha. Like, let him go throw dogs. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, well, and because it's only like, I don't know, like in the for basketball games, 'cause it's the same issue. The dogs are landing in the same sections every time. Like the same group of people, if they're sitting in the same seats, are getting the dogs every time. I get that it's a drop and they're not in control, but like it's only ending up in the 200s. The 300s aren't getting any dogs, and the 100s aren't getting any dogs.
Yeah.
Same with the hot dog toss. There's only these handful of sections that are ever getting the dogs.
Yeah.
You got to spread the love. Everybody needs a dog.
And in
I would like to be. I mean, I know she's not the most palatable person right now, but the Ellen DeGeneres, check under your seat.
Hot dog.
That'd be awesome.
That would be
You
great.
get a dog. Oprah, you get a dog.
Yeah,
you get a dog. You get a dog.
Also, probably not a good person.
Yeah, but everybody gets a dog.
Yeah, but that's what. Yeah, it makes you feel a little bit better about yourself.
Yeah.
The problem is people would go in and just scope out under every single seat.
Well, I think it should be under every single seat.
A dog, but then
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna
but
have.
then you'd
I'm
have-
gonna go and grab the next 5.
Yeah.
like
Are they going to come? Are they going to
here's-
show up?
here's-
oh,
my
this guy got a
section here.
premium dog. Let me get that one. Like,
Go down to the Champions Club. Like, oh, they got premium dogs. down there.
yeah,
Got that Manda spicy sausage.
Oh,
dude.
speaking of,
Amanda-
it should be Jacques Doucet, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. There you go. Well, we'll continue the conversation in just a second with old JD from WAFB as he's doing a great job staying very, very busy. I mean, like we said, March is about to get real fun. It's about to get real busy. I mean, he's had to make the trip to Spokane and where else? Albany was where they played as well. Mm-hmm. When LSU he undoubtedly gets the draw of going and playing a tough slate. Not a tough slate, but in the playoff they get stuck in some region nowhere near Baton Rouge, Louisiana. JD ends up hopping on a plane and getting out there. Shout out to him. So make sure you tune in at 9 a.m. this morning in a little over 5 minutes as JD will join us to continue the conversation. Conversation there. But it's going to be an exciting one tonight. We're going to try to get as much content for you guys as we can, as it'll be myself, Wyatt, Christian, and Poggi in Lafayette watching LSU versus UL Lafayette face off on the diamond. Also, any suggestions on where we should stop for a little meal prior to the game in Laffy? Obviously, all of us, we're not too we don't know the Lafayette food scene quite as well. So any suggestions, recommendations of where we should stop to eat in Lafayette before the game? Let us know so we can eat there. We'll let you know how it was. We'll give you a little breakdown, maybe a little food review. Huh? We'll pop the cameras
Finally,
out.
that's all. Yeah, that's what y'all want.
This is really that's really my shit.
Yeah, this would be the honey hole.
See, I've never been on campus at ULL.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. Like, my dad went to school there, and he tells me stories, but like I've never been there. He only went for a semester, but
I've been in the basketball arena, and I think I've been to football. I don't know, but I've been on campus a couple of times. But
I've been to Lafayette.
Crazy, yeah.
Like, I have family who lives in Lafayette. I've just never been on campus. My dad went there, and he calls it USL.
Yeah.
And he hated it. So I've always been like, okay, well,
That's why I hate it now.
ULL.
Fonz, is tomorrow's show going to be delayed, or do y'all actually think y'all going to make it back in time? We're coming back tonight. Like, we're going to leave the game and come right back to Baton Rouge. And we ain't no sleepover in Laffy. Popping back in the whip and driving back over.
I did live there for a summer.
Yeah, there you go.
Lived in the
You went
fraternity
to school
house.
there or no?
No.
Oh, you just lived there?
Mm-hmm. My brother lived there, or went to school there.
Oh,
and
okay.
so I worked for their, like the ESPN affiliate in Lafayette,
Oh,
like right
okay.
after high school. And so I
Yeah.
just like spent my summer in Lafayette. Brother travels abroad, so he leaves me to my own devices there. I end up living in the fraternity house for a summer, and he's like, "Of course you figured it out. Like,
Yep.
wasn't worried about you, but yeah, good people."
And you weren't even in the fraternity.
Uh-uh.
That's insane. That's
Shout out the SAEs.
Fonz, I'm here at 7:30 every day.
Yeah, not me. Working on it, getting better, getting worse, actively trying.
Well, no, yesterday was 7:57. Today was 7:56.
And we get see 1% better.
1 minute
Me and
better.
Anthony Kim
1 minute better every day. Shout out to Anthony Kim.
sober.
Sober. Not you and Anthony Kim.
No, well, maybe back
one
in the day when he was doing bumps at Augusta.
We're gonna take a quick
I wonder
break
if that
here.
really was what he was like. This is probably not the smartest thing. I probably shouldn't be doing this.
It probably a bit
Look
of
back,
a
you're at
wake up.
Augusta and you're like going 13. Like, good time. Let me stop in the porta potty here. Like, this might be running
Did you
your
see
life.
the dudes that sent you courtside at that NBA game?
Oh, posers. They were pretending. Imposters.
That's just,
You can't do it like that. It was too messy.
I mean, literally, the camera's on him. He goes,
Yeah, there's nowhere to put it unless he has an extra, like, I've seen the pinky nail back in the day, but I don't think his thumbnail was long enough. If he is, then GOAT.
veteran.
Legend status.
We're going to take a quick break here. We'll come back with Jacques Doucet, the sports director over at WFB, right after this.
Wardos was created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granding at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's a repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here as we open up hour number 2 on this Wednesday morning. We're ready for some LSU baseball this evening. We are joined by Jacques Doucet, the sports director over at WFB. JD, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing well. How are you, sir?
Not too bad. It's a little overcast and muggy here in BR, but doing all right.
Well, that's very good to hear. I want to start with y'all over at WFB. Last week, obviously announced Sportsline Player of the Year. I want to see if you wanted to talk a little bit about that, the decision to choose Jarvis and some of the other guys that y'all had selected as finalists.
Yeah, well, we had 9 great finalists and certainly some blue chippers, at least 2 guys that have signed with LSU, a couple of offensive linemen and defensive linemen. Lamar Brown, obviously from U-Highs, a 5-star and one of the top recruits in the country. Interesting with him, he wants to play defensive line at the next level, but was an outstanding offensive lineman for the Cubs. And there's a lot of coaches who know football that believe he could make it to the next level as an offensive lineman, but that's what he wants to do, is be on the D-line. Bryson Martinez from East Ascension High School, who signed with LSU, offensive lineman, was another finalist. Great kid. It was interesting what East Ascension did with him. They started to move him around, and he threw a touchdown as a quarterback. He had a number of catches at the tight end position. He ran the football. So he was an interesting and dynamic weapon for them at 6'5", 300 pounds or whatever he is. Jarvis Washington, the wide receiver at Dunham, ended up being our winner. And some criteria: you have to be a senior, you have to be a great player on the field, and you need to be a good guy off the field as well. So a guy like Elijah Haven is only a junior, so he wouldn't be eligible for the award. But certainly I think what made Jarvis stand out from the others, not only was he the leading receiver in the state, but also he did it at the most important times in the semifinal matchup with Lafayette Christian in the state championship game. He was a bit unstoppable, and kind of like the Heisman Trophy. It's about, who did the most for their team, and playoff success and team success in terms of winning a state championship is very important. And so that kind of separated Jarvis from the rest of the pack for us to choose him as the winner. I think he also, not that he ever had a bad attitude, but I think that his demeanor and the way he approached things was a lot different in his senior season at Dunham as opposed to his junior season. He was, I think he was more maybe gracious, maybe more outward driven than inward driven. And I think that also played a role in it. He's going to South Alabama, which is certainly a strong program led by Major Applewhite, the former Catholic high quarterback. But I think if this was, say, 10 years ago, he'd be going to a bigger school than that. I think that the transfer portal and NIL has kicked down some of these kids maybe a level or two than they used to sign at. So I think, don't be shocked if he goes to South Alabama, lights it up, and then is playing for an SEC team maybe in a year or so. But, certainly enjoyed giving him the award. Great parents and great kid. Neil Weiner, of course, the head coach at Dunham, who does things the right way, as his father did as well. So, yeah, we gave that award. We had a show, 1-hour show, and if anybody missed it, wants to watch it, they can find it at wafb.com or YouTube, where we showcase all 9 of the finalists and then present the big trophy to Jarvis Washington.
Yeah, no, I completely agree on Jarvis. I think he's going to tear it up, and he'll end up being somewhere much more recognizable very, very soon. I want to ask you about Bryson Martinez, as the EA standout that's at LSU now, because I saw it, as well this season where they use him at quarterback, tight end, fullback, H-back, left tackle, anywhere, right? Catching, throwing, running, touchdowns. Does that not seem like the perfect sort of weapon for Lane Kiffin to just have plugged in the offense, where I kind of got a guy can just throw wherever, kind of similar to, what was it, J.G. Pegues at Ole Miss? He was a big D lineman that he put at that Wildcat quarterback and fullback.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking. When LSU went and lost at Ole Miss this year, Ole Miss had the big 4th down conversion to ice the game. That's who they threw the football to, if I'm not mistaken. He was wide open there in the flat, and they tossed him a ball. But, yeah, and I was a bit surprised, covering these games kind of on Sportsline Friday night and reading highlights and whatnot. I was surprised how much he did do. I thought it was like a gadget play here and there, but it was like, no, he caught 21 passes for like over 400 yards and, averaged almost 20 yards a catch. I think he scored 5 rushing touchdowns and had another pair of 2-point conversions. And then one of their assistant coaches told me that when they went to a 7-on-7, there was like a long throw competition, and Bryson Martinez won. He threw the ball like over 70 yards.
Lord have mercy.
And so, he's a 6'5", 305-pound guy, throwing a touchdown against Sanamaw in the rivalry game. It's kind of, it's something to see. So, I'd be very interested to see if Lane Kiffin, is able to work him in and do some things with him here and there. I think that his coaching staff says that they haven't even scratched the surface on his potential. that it was a slow burn. He was not a guy who like exploded onto the scene and had everything figured out. I think he got better as it went, and they still feel like he's got a long way to go in terms of, reaching his potential as an offensive lineman. So that should be exciting for LSU fans.
Yeah, 100%. But to turn the page to LSU baseball, obviously,
big one
since we've last spoken. Some tough losses. Obviously, a tough loss on Monday night that they lost. What did you see over the weekend and into Monday from this LSU baseball team?
Yeah, I saw it on social media yesterday. McNeese came to town and beat Southern last night 14-5, and I think their little Twitter post was something like, "We win in Baton Rouge. That's what we do." So it was, after beating LSU and Southern in Baton Rouge, go Pokes. But yeah, I mean, Monday night, it was a Monday night meltdown. You're losing 10-0 in the first 3 innings of the game. LSU got nothing out of their first 2 pitchers. I think, Cooper Williams went, I didn't confuse my Coopers, right? There's 2 Coopers that pitched. Cooper Williams. He went 1 inning. I think he gave up 4 or 5 runs. Then Zach Cowan came in. He didn't make it 2 innings. He gave up 4 or 5 runs. So your starting pitching just did not get the job done. And then the bats did nothing until late in the game. Nice moment there with Yaman late in the game to hit the home run. But over the weekend, it was a case of, we're pitching extremely well. We're just not hitting. And then you didn't hit or pitch on Monday night. So I did look it up, not to make anybody feel better, but Northeastern did win 49 games a season ago. Mm-hmm. They did make it to a regional, so it's not like they're sisters of the poor. But anytime LSU's losing 10-0 at home to a team that doesn't really have a whole lot of name recognition from Boston, it's it doesn't go over well. So LSU did rally to make it a bit closer, but yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare game. So I'm even if you have insomnia, I guarantee you've been sleeping better than Jay Johnson has the last 2 nights, and no one's gonna take it harder or work harder to fix it than him. And so, they've got a big challenge. I mean, they're going to Lafayette tonight in front of a sold-out crowd of 6,000. It will be rowdy. I grew up in Lafayette. I know how the Cajun fans are going to treat this game. I know what the atmosphere is going to be like. A lot of those folks have no love for the purple and gold, so this will be like an SEC atmosphere for LSU tonight to go over there. And the Cajuns lost their first 2 games of the year, and they've won 9 of the last 10. So this is an interesting spot. Not to make a big deal out of 1 game of 56, but I think Jay's going to learn a lot about his team tonight. It's a challenging situation for them. Then they've got Sacramento State in a 3-game series, mm-hmm. and then into the fire of the Southeastern Conference.
And LSU obviously has been taking these in-state games on the road. They went to Nichols last year, and now they go to UL Lafayette. Have you ever seen, I guess, a midweek game like this? Obviously, UL baseball considers themselves to be one of the premier programs in the state and in their conference. But have you ever seen ticket prices like this at a sold-out midweek game for LSU baseball? Usually it's, people are interested, but this feels like a little bit more hostility and just the prices of it all.
Yeah, well, for one thing, Lloyd, these things didn't exist when I was a kid. I remember, you couldn't. There was no internet, and right. you couldn't get on. I mean, there'd be a guy out in the parking lot with his fingers up in the air, and then scalping tickets, maybe, which was illegal. But I remember as a kid, just when I first got into LSU sports, and my PE teacher talking about LSU baseball coming to town, and they had some guy named Ben McDonald who was the pitcher. And he was like a phenom, and we got to go watch him. And for whatever reason, Ben McDonald was pitching on a weeknight at Tigue Moore Field. And I think we went to the game, and it was cold, I remember, and I think they put 8,000 people in there. It used to be a bigger park than it is now. It's a much nicer park now. They've renovated it, and a little bit like Tiger Stadium. It's like 102,000, but how many times a year do you need 102,000 seats But it's a nicer stadium. I remember going to that game and it being packed like that and just being high demand and people lined up outside the stadium. So, but yeah, my buddy Jake Boudreau texted me, asked me if I was coming to cover the game. I said, no, that's Mr. John Eads who'll be doing it. He's like, I'm looking for tickets and I'm not going to pay $400, $500 for baseball tickets. So, yeah, it's I don't know if I can ever recall tickets of that price. I think that's just how it goes. I know when Neri was here, he would talk about the rotation they would do, about how they would visit the state schools. Like every state school maybe got LSU to visit once every 4 years or something like that. The one team LSU did not play for the longest time was Louisiana Tech for whatever reason. But and then also LSU didn't play the Cajuns for a long time, not to get off track and into the the weeds, but the infamous 2002 NCAA regional at the old box where Aaron Hill, they thought, threw a bat. He swung at a pitch. The bat flew out of his hands towards the Cajuns dugout. There was some other stuff that went on. Tony, the late great Tony Robichaux, God bless his soul, came out. They got fiery. I think he got ejected. And then the two teams didn't play until Maneri's second year, I believe, in 2008. So it got pretty nasty between the two teams. They were oil and water for sure. And the same was true for the softball programs as well. Yvette Girard built up that program from nothing, literally nothing, and made them a World Series participant 3 years, and then came over to LSU in 2000. That was the equivalent of, Nick Saban basically jumping LSU straight to Alabama in the softball world. And so that stirred up a ton of animosity. And there was a plaque at the Cajuns softball park that had Yvette Girard's name on it that got taken down and disappeared and blah, blah, blah. And eventually, when she retired from LSU, they named the field after her and everything, which is the right thing to do. And that they seem to be getting along well. They play games against each other with no problems now. So that's just a little bit of the history when it comes to the bat and the ball and the diamond between the Cajuns and the Tigers. There's a lot there to talk about. But, the baseball teams have got along fine for years, but it will be heated or it will be a big atmosphere tonight.
Yeah, 100%. LSU women's basketball. We've gotten into March. It is now March, and right around the corner, obviously coming up soon, is the SEC tournament. But then obviously March Madness in just a couple of weeks. What were your takes on the closing of the LSU women's basketball season, and then obviously the SEC tournament they have ahead?
Well, certainly, I think if you go back to that Ole Miss game, it may be the moment we reflect on as, wow, the point where the season was a defining moment for LSU. The fact they were down by 13, looked like they were on their way to back-to-back losses after the South Carolina defeat at home and then turned it around and won the game. And so after that, you grind out a home win against Tennessee, and then you go to Mississippi State and you win in the regular season finale. And all Kim Mulkey does is win. Another 26-4 season, 12-4 in the league. You look at, I did all the math on it the other day. I think she's winning something like 85% of her games at LSU. She's won 81% of her SEC games. She's 13-3 in the NCAA tournament at LSU. Just a consistent winner. And I'm excited about covering this team in the NCAA tournament and then the SEC tournament. They've got a send-off today on campus at 2:30 in the afternoon for the SEC tournament. Conference tournaments are always an interesting topic. I think most coaches, or a lot of them, feel like they're a waste of time, that there's nothing to gain from them. I remember the LSU men's team when they made it to the SEC tournament championship game against Alabama and lost at the end. And I remember asking Will Wade, would that have improved your seeding or whatever if you would have beaten Alabama and been the SEC tournament champion? He said, absolutely not. Our seed was decided on Friday before we even played this game. So you just kind of wonder what it's worth. It would be nice if LSU won their first game and then played South Carolina and then finally beat South Carolina. That'd be nice. So can LSU improve to a number one seed? I don't know. But certainly it'll be a challenge because the tournament is always in Greenville, South Carolina. That's a big topic with some of the coaches. They're tired of it being in Greenville, South Carolina. I mean, Mulkey hasn't really griped about that. She says that they deserve it. They've put up the money to bid on the tournament. And so as long as they're putting up the money and showing the interest, they deserve to have it, and they've done a good job. If you've ever been to Greenville, South Carolina, beautiful town. They got a creek that runs through the downtown area with restaurants and everything. It's a great little city. And so unlike the men, the women get a week off. So, whatever LSU does in the SEC tournament, they won't play next week, get a chance to get their legs back, recuperate, and then go into the tournament, in which, obviously LSU be hosting the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. And then from that point, if LSU is able to win those first 2 games, you're hoping. I mean, there's a big discussion here. We're all hoping that they go to Dallas, Fort Worth.
Right.
Because, we went to Albany, New York. That was not a good experience for anybody. And then we went to Spokane, Washington, a little more scenic of a city, but still 2,000 miles away. You'd like to go to a place where fans could at least drive or be there quickly. And Fort Worth would certainly be that. But then does that mean that you get UConn in that bracket? It's hard to run from people in the NCAA tournament. Eventually you're going to see them one way or the other. But, it feels like this is a team that can make it to the Elite Eight again. Can they get past that point? I'm not sure. I've still kind of got questions about the inside game and how LSU plays in the paint. It feels like that LSU is going to need to fast break, run and gun a bit, and Michaela Flage, Full Wiley, Jada all need to hit their shots. But I like what Grace Knox, is bringing to the team, and Bella Hines with some fiery play and some saltiness. So we'll see.
And on the other side with basketball, LSU men's basketball right now, there's been a lot of conjecture, obviously. When the last time we had spoke about it a couple weeks back, it felt like the program was in just such a bad spot after that Arkansas loss where there was nobody in the stands and they just got run out of the gym. And then obviously they get a big win over Ole Miss last week, and it starts to stir up some conversations. There's some supposedly powerful people putting out Instagram posts talking about holding on to him, and then they go out, and the last 2 times they've gone out, they've had some poor performances and lose to Oklahoma and Auburn. And from your standpoint, where do you see that situation sitting? Obviously, there's a lot of conjecture about the money, the buyout, and all of those things with Matt McMahon right now closing out yet another season without a postseason bid.
Well, on Monday, I was hustling to get to a 1 o'clock LSU gymnastics press conference in the PMAC. I had my hands full with a tripod and the bag and pulling everything, and then the doors are locked, and I'm rushing up, and who opens the door and smiles and shakes my hand but Matt McMahon. And so I think everybody knows, and everyone has said that this is a good person and a good guy, and there's just been a lot of conjecture about, or is he a good coach or not? Is he? And I feel, though, for the LSU fan base who have been put the last 4 seasons, they've been put through 3 atrocious seasons when it comes to wins and losses. I mean, they have just been beat up with this stuff. And I'm looking at the video last night of the home game against Oklahoma this past weekend, and I'm trying to think who it was. Somebody gets the ball on the inside for LSU, dunks the ball, and there's just a smattering of applause. It's like somebody made a 4-foot putt on a PGA Tour or something, I mean, it's just, it is so dead in there. Apathy is so high. It's never been higher. Yeah. And I think the only thing people talk about when it comes to men's basketball is whether or not they're going to keep the coach. Now, I haven't made a ton of phone calls on it, and I haven't really dug, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of waiting to hear what's going to happen. It feels like the momentum's in his corner right now to come back. I don't know how you can tell your paying customer after what they've been through the last 4 years, yeah, we're going to run this back. I mean, they're going to have to make a very kind of public, like a politician or somebody at a press conference, and make an adamant, hey, we are going all in on the roster. We are going to get this guy what he needs. He hasn't gotten what he needs. We are going to, which I think this year they gave him a lot more than what he's gotten in the past. I think they bumped him up from about a $2 million roster to about a $9 million roster. But they're going to have to really say, hey, we're going to put the money in the roster. We care about basketball. That's something that I've heard the fans say over and over. They don't care about men's basketball. They don't care about men's basketball. Look how they're letting it die on the vine. And so Verge, as the AD, really is going to have to come out and say, yes, we care about men's basketball. It's only one of 2 revenue-producing sports that we have. The PMAC needs to be Deaf Dome again. And, I think that's what they're going to have to do if they decide to bring Matt McMahon back. It is just such a contrast that I never envisioned happening between the women's team and the men's team. And just real quick, from my perspective, I like telling human interest stories. I like doing features. I like, doing those kind of stories that fans enjoy. But the bottom line is, if the team's not winning, no one is interested in those stories. Right. No one is interested in me doing a feature on an LSU men's basketball player right now, an assistant coach, whatever. When you're winning, they like it. When you're losing, they're like, I don't want to hear your human interest feature stuff. So, as I've told you in the past, I don't feel like we get to know the teams very well. These guys, they throw these teams together, then they leave, and then they're gone. And so, anyway. No,
I completely agree. What do y'all have going on coming up in a busy month of March over at WAFB?
Well, March Madness for the girls continues in Hammond. We got a ton of local teams playing in the semifinals, and French Settlement last night punched their ticket to the state championship game with a win over Ville Platte. We got a lot of local teams playing down there this week. We'll be covering that. John Eads is going to be in Lafayette tonight to cover the LSU Ragin Cajuns baseball game. I think we'll be live streaming the LSU women's basketball send-off this afternoon at 2:30 in the afternoon. I did a sit-down with Izzy Bezelman yesterday from the LSU women's basketball team. Great interview with her. Check that out at WAFB.com and YouTube. If you missed our Player of the Year, that's up on our website as well. You can watch that. And then on March 18th, I believe the date, we're going to have an LSU special remembering the 20-year anniversary of LSU's 2006 Final Four team, in which I sat down with John Brady, Tyrus Thomas, Daryl Mitchell, Tasman Mitchell. We may have some other interviews in there as well. So tons of stuff right now in the month of March moving forward.
And I have one last question. Me and the crew are also heading out to Lafayette tonight. Do you have any food recommendations for where we should stop to get dinner before we go to the baseball game?
Well, it's hard to go wrong in Lafayette. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of great places to eat at. Although I've lived in Baton Rouge now 25 years. I came here when I was 24. I think I've been here longer than I was there. There's a lot happening. You go down to the River Ranch area. There's a ton of bars and restaurants in there. That's the posh area of Lafayette.
Yes.
And so and then. They just built a Superior Grill off of Very Odd School Road. There's I think there's what's that? Praisons or Don's on Johnson. Pete's is the big sports bar. I think Alici's Pizza may be going under. That was a big place when we were there. Just go down Johnson Street. You'll find
Mel's Diner.
Mel's Diner, yeah. Well, that's more of a 2 a.m. I've had a six-pack spot. That's a late night spot, I think.
It's late night. Well. It's the 24-hour little Mel's Diner, and you can see anything there if you just keep your eyes peeled.
I tell you what, here's a spot for you: Dino's Pizza. Go to Dino's Pizza. That's in the shadows of Cajun Field and all that. Get the Cajun. I think it was called the Cajun Executioner. Pizza. I think they have like shrimp and jalapenos and all sorts of good stuff on there. That was one time that I was mad at the city of Baton Rouge when they opened a Dino's over here and it closed. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Y'all should have supported this place. It's the best pizza ever. But anyway, yeah, that's one spot I check out.
Awesome, perfect. We'll make sure to report back. I saw your tweet about Fuego, and I was like, well, I got to get the food recommendation for Lafayette before we head out there tonight.
I don't want to pat myself on the back at all, but
you called it.
Yeah, no, we'll pat you on the back.
Well, it's amazing. Like I'm going for a walk in my neighborhood the other day. One of my neighbors, so Fuego. I'm like, I didn't realize that had so much influence on getting people to go to restaurants and stuff. I just try to be positive, when somebody does good stuff, I just want to be positive about it. And yeah, I went to Fuego. I've been there 3 times already. I went after the basketball game on Thursday. I went on Saturday, and then I went again on Sunday. And the tacos are huge. They're you pay $5, $6 for tacos, but they're big tacos. And the guacamole was good. Margarita was good. Unlimited salsa. I drink
it's a
salsa
hell of a sales
like water.
pitch.
There you go. Yeah, I'm getting no NIL money whatsoever. I guarantee. Jada Richard. So Jada Richard and I did this interview, and she at one point I asked her what she likes to do, and she likes to cook and eat. And I said, well, you put Tabasco and everything. She goes, no, I like Louisiana hot sauce. I said, well, there you go. There's your pitch, Louisiana hot sauce. Call Jada Richard. I see Jada Richard at her NIL deal at Rouse's a couple of days ago. She goes, by the way, Louisiana hot sauce called. I think we were going to do a deal. I'm like,
oh, JD,
the agent.
So there you go. Yeah, somebody's like, well, that's unethical. No money. No. If things come up organically in a conversation, we'll do it. Emory Jones, the Big 50 burger. He talked about that with me, and then IM starts selling the Big 50 burger. So, this sportscasting stuff's for the birds. I just need to get into the NIL game.
Amen. Well, we appreciate you, JD. Thank you. We'll report back from Dino's tonight.
All right. Sounds good, guys. Have fun.
Thank
See you later.
Yep. There he is, the best in the business. You can ask him about literally anything, and the man will give you the best answer you'll ever hear. Dino's Pizza. I guess, and we're going to go to Fuego too.
That's a date.
I went on Thursday and then Saturday and then Sunday.
So you went through back to back to back.
Well, and see the thing that he said that piqued my interest. What do you think it was?
Unlimited salsa.
That's part of it, obviously.
That's a given, though.
It is
the size.
The size
premium,
of the
the premium tacos.
Because there are times you go to a taco spot and you get these little tiny baby tacos, so now I need 7 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me a normal size taco, so I only need 2 or 3, and we're good.
It's Fuego time. They could sponsor. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's sit. Fuego, let's sit down.
Yeah,
let's talk.
Okay, I see what we're going over
here.
Go.
What are y'all doing for lunch today, Wyatt? Lloyd, you want to swing by Fuego?
We could do Fuego.
Looks like they're open 24 hours. Which is also great. The sign looked like it said 24 on it. I don't know if that means 24 hours.
Well, that's right where I lived for my entire college life. And now they're adding shit to it. There's like a Wendy's there now.
So much
Panda
there.
Express is right there. Fuego's right there. As soon as I left
I think they're
Baton
putting a Chipotle
Rouge,
there too.
Of course.
And there's every coffee shop. They have literally every coffee
shop. I know my
shop
sister
in there.
worked. Well, I shouldn't say this, but my sister works at the CC's right there.
Yeah, there's a CC's.
I worked at the Jason's Deli.
You did? Jason's
right
Deli,
there.
great.
They have the Nashville hot chicken. It used to be Uno Dos.
Yep.
The Rouse's, that's Coach O's Rouse's right there.
Is.
Great spot.
Everything right there.
24/6.
So 24 hours, 6 days a week.
You're taking one day off.
That's fine.
Pretty cool.
What is that like?
Sunday.
I would assume. JD said he went there on Sunday.
Yeah, so it can't be Tuesday. I would not take a
You can't take Tuesday off. Tuesday's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want to take Sunday is a great.
It's a great great day for tacos.
Great day for a margarita.
Well, it's also like when do you close? Because if it's 24 hours, do you close at 2 a.m.? You know what I mean?
For that day, that's like when does it?
Yeah, that's because if it's Sunday, you don't want to stop it at midnight.
So they're closed on Monday. On Tuesday, they go 6 a.m. to 12 a.m.
Oh, okay.
So there's a 6-hour break, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, open 24 hours.
Wow, that's awesome.
Impressive.
Is it like a counter service kind of place, or is it more like a restaurant with waiters?
I think we're gonna go for lunch.
Fuck yeah,
we're gonna
find out.
Have to swing by the Fuego. These tacos do look. They have a chicken and waffles taco. It's a waffle as the taco.
That's probably
with chicken, bacon, and syrup. That looks quite nice. We'll report back. It'll be quite the day for some food.
Great day.
But we're going to take a quick break here. We appreciate JD for joining us. All the inside, of course. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back with more Tingle & Co. right after this.
commonly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granding at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here as we close out this Wednesday morning show. We appreciate all of you hanging out with us on this Wednesday morning. Lloyd just threw up the image there of the new Tyson Chicken uniform, and I will say this should make everyone feel better about LSU's jersey patch. because this is awful. This looks absolutely terrible. Like, it looks like an iron-on jersey patch. And on top of that, they kept the yellow. It's just ugly. It really is just bad. And this should make all of us feel much better about the LSU jersey patch, because this is just the Tyson Foods logo being stitched on. And it's literally the fear that every LSU fan had was, oh, you're just going to stitch on a red Canes logo onto the jersey and it's going to look ugly. Instead, LSU obviously does their jersey patch, and it is color coordinated with each uniform. This is a great graphic. This is much better than the jersey.
Yes.
But this jersey patch is bad.
I don't even like the placement.
That's what bothers me too. It very much sticks out like a sore thumb, because they went with Tyson. They know how badly Arkansas needs them, and so I think they got to do the parameters of how they were going to do their patch, where it feels very much that LSU worked with their brand.
Well, they're about to become the Arkansas Dino Nuggets.
Yeah,
it's going to be their new mascot, because Tyson wants to run that thing, and basically is. I mean, they're just, because you could have not done the yellow, and maybe the color would look better. Maybe you can move the patch over, because it isn't a bad spot. It just looks bad.
It does look bad.
I really don't think the patch itself looks that bad.
Yeah,
I really think it's the placement.
Yeah, it's right on top of the SEC.
If it was asymmetrical and you had the SEC patch on that side, and then you just moved it to the other side, and it was asymmetrical, I think it would look okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's on the shoulder pad.
Well, they can't do the other side because they have the captain's patch. Like they do the
I know
there's
a reason you can't do it.
Yeah.
It's just it's just the location bothers
They should have put it on their little belly.
They should put the SEC in the middle of the little triangle.
Right, of the
and then
the
put
collar.
the Tyson's Food down.
Yeah,
And
it is
would
crowded.
look a
It's
little bit
crowded.
better.
It looks like it's two logos on top of each other.
Yeah, because I don't think, like, realistically, some of them are going to look ugly, because some teams just are going to have sponsors that have ugly logos. Like, you can't really do anything about that. Like, the Pelicans had a Zatarans fucking thing, and it looked weird. But, like, you have to make it work for the uniform, I think, with the location.
It can't take over it can't be the star of the show.
Right.
Yeah.
And it feels like this one is.
Yeah.
I mean, but who wouldn't want those? Oink, oink, oink.
Are these real?
I don't know.
That would be
This is a great idea.
It honestly is.
Oh, they're not real.
See, like, if Tyson was an LSU sponsor, my child would eat
nothing but
Mike the Tiger nuggets.
Absolutely.
Like,
that would
Tiger
be
nuggets.
awesome.
100%.
Yeah, they don't even have to be that close to literally looking like a tiger.
I would eat Razorback nuggets. I
Yeah,
think that's just as a college football fan. Like, that's cool.
Every
Like,
time you
fuck
play
yeah,
Arkansas,
we're gonna beat the Hogs today.
Eat them up.
That's awesome.
Crush a bag.
You
of
sell these
Razorback
in the
nuggets.
stadium?
Of course you would.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
this
awesome.
is a good idea. We should do this, Arkansas. I mean, just for
give
the people.
us a little kickback of the Tyson check for this idea.
Yeah.
My friend actually just got hired by Arkansas. He works in player personnel, so I'll
There we
kick
go.
the idea to him.
Oh, his first big idea.
Let's put something together.
Yeah. Let's
Put
sell
something together.
Razorback. He's gonna get fired so fast.
Yeah.
First big board meeting. I think we need Razorback nuggets.
Oh,
So
these
since
are-
Tyson really wants to be all in on this,
They're real.
we need to go. They are?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is cool. Good for them.
It is a good idea.
But they should definitely be in the stadium.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think they are.
There should be a Razorback nugget meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
would be
agree.
awesome. That's something that, like, 20 years from now, kids who grew up going to
Are gonna talk
Arkansas
about
games
the
will talk
Razorback
about.
nugget
Be like,
meal.
oh, you remember the Razorback nuggets? Like, that's cool.
Now I want LSU to do it somehow.
I know. I
Now
want my
we-
kids to grow up on Tiger Nugs.
Now we need nugs. My kids better have Tiger nugs.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I mean, we got to know somebody at Big Nugget.
Who do we know at Big Nugget?
I know. I don't know.
I don't know anybody at Big Nugget. You're the Mr. Relationships over
That's
there.
true. I think
Yeah.
at the LSU Nugget.
Poggi probably knows somebody at
Yeah,
Big Nugget.
we'll send Lloyd and Poggi.
Oh, you
our-
type in
our
LSU
dream
Nuggets,
team.
and it's just recruiting information.
Nice. Some tidbits and nuggets.
There you go.
Yeah. Some droppings.
Hey, that's how we do it around here.
Tiger droppings. And then you do.
Always thought that was the funniest name as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Well, now you're
Because
so.
my dad would pull it up and read it, always.
Yeah, my dad.
And I always thought it was hilarious. It's Tiger Droppings.
It's an elite name.
It
but
is
you
an
forget.
elite name. It is
and
good.
it's become so popular that you don't even think of it as the joke that it is.
Right.
No.
Because
Yeah.
it's just become for
Tiger Droppings.
Tiger Droppings.
But it is Tiger drop, and you're dropping
I
some
went on.
information.
I just perused through Tiger droppings today,
Did you?
as we all do. Everyone's got to check.
I think it's 247. I think it's called the Ponderosa.
The Ponderosa
It's like the
Elite.
the message board. That's
Elite.
a good name.
That's 1-3.
1-3, the
Okay,
Ponderosa.
yeah, whichever one.
The
That's
Ponderosa Elite name.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
The Ponderosa,
Yeah.
like for the practice field.
Right. I didn't know that's what people called it
Yeah.
until I started doing this. I was like, what the
old-
fuck are they? I still don't know what a Ponderosa is.
Ponderosa. It's the
Very
LSU
little-
football outdoor practice.
Yeah.
That's all I know. I don't care about any other Ponderosa. I care about the one.
Yeah.
Clicked on maps. That's not going to help.
Yep. You're gonna check out the nearest
I
Ponderosas.
don't know what is a Ponderosa?
I thought it was like a golfing thing.
Ponderosa is a tall, slender pine tree, the most widespread conifer of the western
Oh,
North
it is a
America, planted for timber and as an ornamental.
Do they have them there?
It kind of looks like the fake telephone tree in Tigerland. If you look at images, the first image at least.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie Mack loved Bonanza.
I love that.
What is
Bonanza is a great show. It's old western. My grandfather loved Bonanza. Would always have it on the
Oh
TV.
yeah, E-Dub. It's from a Western TV show. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, Bonanza.
I didn't know that.
Bonanza is an old western.
So your grandpa and Charlie Mack were just doing the same thing.
Probably so. I mean, I can vividly remember I would go over to Pawpaw's and he'd have Bonanza on the TV there. Also, in the neighborhood he lived on, one of the streets was Bonanza. Shout out to Billy. Billy would know that street. Billy was Pawpaw's next door neighbor.
Nice. He fixed his door.
Cabinet drawer. Didn't he? Tried to fix my door.
I was just saying that. I didn't know
Yeah.
he actually did that.
He did actually. But no,
Billy's
Bonanza.
quite handy.
That's funny. I do know Bonanza.
Is this it?
Ben Cartwright is the patriarch of an all-male Nevada ranching family set during and after the Civil War. Bonanza is the story of life on the family 1,000-acre spread known as the Ponderosa near Virginia City. Ben and his 3 sons, he's with a different and deceased mother. Sirius' eldest son, Adam, hopes to follow in his father's footsteps. Middle son, Hoss, is a gentle giant, physically strong but sometimes naive. And youngest son, Little Joe, is the most impetuous and romantic of the offspring. First episode date was September 12th, 1959. Whew. So,
national championship.
Come
Wow,
on.
yeah, it's actually
Shout
true.
out. Shout out.
Bonanza.
Yep.
So this show comes out. Charlie Mack sees LSU win a national championship. He's like, "This is perfect." My life couldn't be better.
This is good. This is good.
Yeah,
I love this.
Yes, I do.
I like this even more.
And because I think of Marine Ponderosa, not the same. She got the dead tooth, and Always Sunny turns herself into a cat.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what
Marries
you're talking
Dennis
about.
and gets divorced.
Lynn Rollins would know that factoid, I'm sure.
Pretty. I was waiting to bring this up. Pretty interesting conversation we had in the group chat last night. The tweet. Someone sent in there. What's the LSU game you would go to?
Yeah. It was a good little.
Oh yeah, that's what it was for. So I sent it. I thought we would talk about it.
Yeah.
When we should.
I
now.
talk about it.
Mine
you
is.
want to talk about it right now, or we want to talk about it? Oh, talk
Oh,
about it
we
right
can
now.
talk about it. We can talk about it
go.
tomorrow. Let's tease it for tomorrow.
Teaser for tomorrow. The question
Okay.
is from Vintage LSU Football at Vintage LSU FB. You can attend any LSU football game in history. Which one are you going to? The Halloween Run, the Earthquake game, 72 against Ole Miss. Let me hear from you. We'll talk about that tomorrow because there's a lot of answers. I think we kind of came to a conclusion all together on one game because I agreed with that one whenever I read it, obviously. But tomorrow we'll do we'll segment it.
Yeah.
After we talk about tonight's game, we'll discuss which game we would choose in LSU football history. Brandon Dixon 1383 here for the Nuss excuses. We haven't talked about Nuss today, but extremely happy for Nuss and excited for him to start his NFL career.
He was named to the All Combine team.
As he should be.
Him and Xavion. I
He
saw
was
that.
ripping the
Good for them.
football.
This is Marine Ponderosa. I thought that might elicit a response.
Get the camera off me, man.
Let's go 13 for 13 here on this beautiful Wednesday morning with 67 people watching.
67 potential helpers.
There you go.
Well,
Then she turns herself into a cat.
hey, I mean, look.
A lot of people get that surgery now with the cheeks.
With the cheeks. Jim Carrey got some surgery.
I don't know. I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable.
That was very scary. Didn't like
Well,
it either.
Apparently, that wasn't Jim Carrey.
That's what I'm saying.
See,
Because
That's what
you
I
had
heard,
the
and
person being like, "Oh no, that was me," and like shared the picture of like the mask and
And
everything.
then Jim Carrey's publicist came out and said, "No, that was
What's Jim
Joe."
Carrey?
Yeah, so I don't know. It's very,
Very weird.
very odd situation.
I don't like it at all.
unfolding.
The only thing that I like about it is if this is the case, that he was wearing a mask as a like pseudo promotion for The Mask 2. That would make sense.
That would have been cool.
right.
Right.
And I don't know if
This
they're
just
like
seems very
odd because of the
scary. The uncovering of like all that's wrong with.
right because he's been very active against the Hollywood elite,
Yes, he has been.
and so he could be killed and we wouldn't even know. And now Jim Carrey's dead.
And there's a fake Jim Carrey.
Right, and then there's just you could just wear a mask. Then all the mask people become right. I'm 50-50 on the mask. Sometimes I'm like, that is a mask, and other times I'm like, I don't think.
No, that's Jim.
No, not that. Like Biden.
Oh,
like when they're always like breaking, like his skin's like skin does weird shit all the time.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
very
Skin
true.
does do weird shit.
So it's not. But then they came out very tall that one time,
Right.
and that was odd. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
what
so
I
it
think
would be
about
like
the
a man wearing a
masks.
mask.
You would have a good conversation with my mom because she's like deep in the TikTok like
Your mom has
conspiracy
TikTok?
theories. Yeah,
That's
she's I shouldn't say this on stream. She is a flat earther.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Like she genuinely believes
Yeah.
the Earth is flat. She told us like the day after Thanksgiving, riding in the car with our aunt. We were like, "Why would you say that? Like, why would you say that you're a flat earther?"
Why is she so convinced?
She's gullible.
The internet.
She watches TikToks and thinks they're like gospel.
What is her job? What does she do?
She runs like a online business where she sells like she makes like towels and clothes and baby blankets.
Embroiders?
Yeah, embroidery and stuff like that.
Does she
I
have-
actually I should tell her to make one for Mikey because she does like baby towels.
Oh, yeah.
Baby blankets. I mean,
Shout out Jam.
Shout out Jam.
shout out Jam.
Shout out Mikey.
Shout
we
out
go.
Allie.
Let's see. The Dallas Mavericks, the Dallas Stars, the
Houston Astros and the Texans. I don't think this is
Houston
right.
Texans.
Is this
It
right?
is Texas teams.
Yeah, these are Texas teams. I don't know.
A Long Beach State, long snapper,
Yeah.
long jump,
Long jump.
long relief.
Long. Yeah, relief.
I mean, what like long relief is kind of weird. Like that is a thing.
Starter, Adidas, Fila. And then we
Metros?
need one more
Jump.
shoe logo. Is it Metros? I have no
Uh-huh.
idea.
We got to start whittling these away. Long Beach State.
Long snapper, long jump.
I think it's long relief. Or like, what else would it be? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Okay.
purple off the rip. I'm like that.
Wait, do the colors have a meaning?
Yeah, purple's the hardest one.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, y'all didn't know that?
No.
Uh-uh.
See, I used to
I thought they were
play.
just random colors.
See,
Me too.
I used to play this game, but like not the sports
the
one.
normal connection.
Me and my friends, like before I went to New York, we would be in a PlayStation party
Yeah.
every night, and at midnight we would do the Wordle, and we would play this, but like the normal connections, not the athletic one. And it was so much
We're
fun.
right. What does yellow mean?
That's the easiest.
Okay.
So it's
I had
yellow.
the easiest first.
Yellow is easiest, and then green, blue,
purple.
and purple is the
Okay.
hardest.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, that is champion.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I didn't even think about that for some
And
reason.
then this is blue.
Green is the hardest one.
Heated rivalry.
Let's see what we got on a little trivia. Oh, that's that weird odd hockey show. Well, they just show so much of the sex.
You watched it?
No, I keep seeing it on like people talking about it on
Right.
Twitter, and then it's like, oh, everybody has, they make a little comment
Well,
about
the first thing I saw about it was
it. Yeah, it's interesting.
No, I was looking at.
I
Chat.
saw a hockey, like an edit of like the hockey parts from it, and I was like, oh, this looks sick. It's like a hockey show.
It's not.
And then
I mean, it is.
I
It does
read it
have
and I
some
was like-
hockey, tonsil hockey.
Shout out. Wait, did Jay Mitch just have a kid too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was both of them. Okay, 2 baby blankets then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have
Didn't mean
Chris,
to leave anybody
Chris
out.
Christie. Wow, why just Mikey Chris Christie? Why not Jay Mitch? Is there something you want to tell us?
Oh, flat earther.
Apparently, dude. She gets mad because I roast her about it
You
now.
got more Starburst over there?
Oh, want one?
Yeah.
You got all yellows?
Nice.
Fuck yeah, I got pink.
You got pinky. I got orange.
Pink is the best. Oh, it's the whale. It's Brendan Fraser.
Fraser.
Wild movie.
I never watched that one. These are so warm.
That's one of like the.
It's been in my pocket.
Warm, it, like melted.
Yeah. I suck on them on the way here and then put them back in my pocket.
That's kind of hot.
Who's the woman?
Oh.
Wait, is it what's her face?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Hayden? We were just talking about her yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Is your nose like that?
Yeah, it is Hayden.
Yeah.
It's Hayden Panettiere. Oh.
Have y'all seen The Whale? Why? Don't watch it.
I heard it's very
It's-
sad.
It is sad. It's like honestly the weirdest movie I've ever seen. The opening scene is so he's fucking massive.
Right, he's
There-
the whale.
Yeah, he's jerking off to gay porn in his living room, and then I'm pretty sure there's like a pizza delivery guy that like knocks on the door, and he has a heart attack.
Oh.
Like that's the opening scene, and it was just like the most off-putting thing
Right.
ever. I don't know. Very odd movie.
But it really got you like locked in and dialed in on the movie.
Well, it made me sad
It's hard to
because
look away.
it made me sad because there were times where he was binge eating, and I was like,
I've done that.
shit. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, he's
gosh.
sweaty.
Yeah, this is nasty looking.
No, he's disgusting in this movie.
He's getting a little. See, this is Frank the Tank probably saw that and said, "I changed now," and he did.
Yeah.
This is a
And
bad
like the
visual.
ending is like he
doesn't-
died. Like he died. I'm pretty sure at the end, and it's like it's the weirdest.
There's no like comeuppance or like he
No,
loses
it's like
weight.
very well. Like so, his daughter. He starts like hanging out with his daughter because he doesn't really have a
Who is
relationship with her.
the redhead from Stranger Things?
Sadie Sink.
Yeah, isn't that who that is in the movie?
I don't remember. I don't remember who his daughter is. It might be. I don't know.
It is.
The daughter like hates him, which
Yeah.
like fair enough. He's like a piece of shit. He doesn't like. He's not a part of her life.
Right.
And then like, I don't. The ending is like very odd. It's just very very odd. But yeah,
Does he enjoy the eating?
yeah. But it's all like after he's done, there is definitely a sense of like shame, which again hits me right in the core.
Oh wow.
Chef MF just spoils movies.
Dude, okay, the movie's been out for 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
Like,
It has been out a minute, and I don't think there's like, I don't think there's like a big plot twist in this one.
yeah, no, it's a very like it's just one of those movies you watch. Yeah, this is the scene. Yeah.
Gosh.
God, that looks so good.
Oh, he's double stacking.
Yeah.
That pizza
wow.
did look good.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Get in there, cuz.
Crushing that. Double
that's-
stacking is awesome.
Get rid of this box. No, he's not a crust guy, which I don't understand.
See, that's
He's watching the.
is that
carbs.
more fat or
Yeah.
less fat?
What, to get a second pizza?
No. To not eat the crust. To hammer an entire pizza but not eat
You
any
think-
crust.
yeah,
is
it
that
is.
fat or is that not fat?
I think that's a fat person move.
I think it's just stupid.
Because they want more.
Because I like the crust.
Me too.
Well, no, I don't like but I eat the crust.
I enjoy crust.
I leave a little sliver of like the actual pizza part, so
Right.
that when I
It
go
go
sideways,
ways,
Still some
yeah.
sauce.
it's like half crust, half like pizza.
Yeah, I agree.
But I do think that there's a sense of entitlement to people that don't eat crust, because you just want you're filling up. Well, especially if you're splitting a pizza with somebody,
Yeah.
you're eating up all of the good parts.
Right.
Like a crust
I
is,
agree.
obviously not pizza. You want the pizza part, and
Right.
so if you're going to save room by not eating your whole slice, then grab a second slice of just pizza. You're selfish.
Yeah,
It is kind of selfish. It's
like
like
thin crust, or you can go thin crust pizza.
I love thin crust.
yeah, but see,
See,
thin
I
crust
don't
is less volume.
I do like thin crust pizza, but I don't get it. Like now at Lit Pizza, they offer thick crust, and I literally ask for thick.
Do they have
crust.
thick crust
Yeah.
now? Oh, I love Lit. I haven't been there.
How do they have thick crust? I thought they used to press. like that
They
machine.
offer an additional. You still can get that one, but then you can also get a thick crust, which isn't pressed. 2018 Eagles players finished second in the NFL with 116 receptions. 2018. When did they win the Super Bowl?
This was the year after. This
year
was the year
after?
they lost to the Saints. Alshon Jeffrey, but there's no way he was second because first was Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
This
that's true.
year.
Michael Thomas was first. Zach Ertz, the tight end.
No
Oh,
way!
wow.
I would have never
Johnny
guessed
L.
that.
Wow.
Better than Aguilar. Remember when that guy?
Oh no, that's who it was that they had. Was it Nelson Aguilar?
Nelson Aguilar.
And Jeremy
Who
Maclin?
dropped because they played us in the playoffs and someone dropped a pass and Lattimore intercepted it to end the game. I thought that was Alshon Jeffrey. Maybe I'm tweaking.
Jermaine O'Neal from Indiana traded away after 41 games to the Southeast Division team that included, in a deal that included Sean Marion. The Southeast Division is
Is he a
that's
son?
The
What?
Pelicans division, is it not?
no, that's Southwest.
Why are we in the Southwest?
Because the Pelicans are a Western team. And Southeast would be what? Orlando, Charlotte, Atlanta, and Miami.
It was Alshon Jeffrey. Okay, thank you, Johnny L. Gibson.
It's not Miami.
Are you sure?
I don't think it's Charlotte. It was Miami.
It is Miami.
Because Sean Mary was on. Yeah.
Moises Alou.
No idea.
So it's
Mets.
Braves, Mets, Nationals, Phillies.
He was a Met. I'm pretty sure.
Marlins.
He was a Met.
Oh, Marlins maybe.
Met.
No, I think he was a Met.
Have you met him?
No.
Met.
Met.
Nothing yet.
Yes.
Met.
Mets.
Y'all met.
Wow.
Geography. There you go.
This is over half a million people from this primary Spanish-speaking country. Seville,
Yeah, it's
Valencia,
Spain.
Spain.
What an odd question.
Spain. A competitor to McDonald's pies, this major fast food chain offers a fried caramel apple dessert and has a chocolate fudge fried dessert in the same shape.
I like how both of you fucking look at me. That was hilarious,
As
by
I'm
the
reading
way.
it, you're going,
Yeah, I do know it. It's Taco Bell. I go to Taco Bell like every day now.
Mm-hmm.
Not like that.
Yeah, I know. I've seen. It's just such an.
I get water for my pre-workout because I go to the gym straight from here. And it's the only place I stop. I actually they do have something chicken bacon ranch nacho fries, only 350 calories.
oh wow.
And I eat that like pre-gym.
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 Pretty good.
So you're already operating under the guise.
This
of,
is Fear Factor, right?
yes.
Didn't Ludacris go and host Fear Factor?
Yeah.
And now Johnny Knoxville does it?
Did you see Johnny Knoxville talking about how he got like emotional because, and it's the funniest thing ever, because he's obviously his life as a Jackass star has taken a toll on him and his body.
Of course.
And he like starts breaking down when he's like, because they're doing another Jackass, I believe. He's like, it just sucks, man. I can't play with the Bulls. And she's like, excuse me. And he's like, I know it's stupid, but I really just love getting in there and getting fucking hit by the Bulls.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Damn, that is kind of
It
sad.
was sad.
It is funny, but it's also like, damn.
I didn't think that's what he was
I
going to
can't do it
say.
anymore, man. I can't play with the
He
Bulls.
can't. He's like, the one thing that like I really enjoyed was getting my back blown out by these Bulls.
Hanging out with the boys.
And you would think he would be excited, like, finally, I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
I know.
And he's like, I miss it.
It's the man in the arena.
It is.
God.
Damn, that is sad.
Now I'm sad.
Shout
Yeah.
out the Ringer.
Because Johnny Knoxville is awesome.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, just even as, like, his overall attitude, how much he loves Jackass is insane.
Yeah.
And whenever they can't do something or, like, somebody won't do something, he's always been like, I'll do it. And it's like, you just, for the love of the game.
Yeah.
And then bam.
For the love of the game. I don't know this one.
This is Swim Fan. Fuck yeah. Watch this in the car on the way to an LSU baseball game one time.
Yeah, you did. What the fuck? You watched Swim Fan.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't like it.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a good idea.
See, that's why I
So
don't
we were in
watch
the-
new movies.
This is 2002. But we were like in the car. I think it was in February. It was for my buddy's birthday party. the parents, like, their parent, like, drove us down there, and we have, like, me, Cole, Preston, Tyler, Marcus, that's the group, all went down there, and we thought, you know, what we were thinking. Teen, one night, saying, like, we're definitely going to see a titty.
Right.
And I don't think we did. And then we're like, well, when does it, like, swimsuit at least? And it's like, no, not really. He was in the swimsuit. Like, this is dumb. Take this away.
Yeah.
And we went to the hotel and watched Monsters Ball and saw Halle Berry get railed out. Like, nice.
Scratch that itch.
Yeah, then she wanted an Oscar.
Oh my gosh.
Billy Bob Thornton.
You're insane, man.
Oh,
Adam Adrock Horvitz.
that's the Beastie Boys.
Mike D.
Nice. Okay, I contributed there.
You were very important to that one.
It's funny when he knows one and he goes like, oh. Like he's excited that he knows it.
Well, I know that y'all are going to know Swim Fan, and it's odd. I don't know how many people would know
You
Swim
are the
Fan.
only person that knows Swim Fan. You and Johnny L. Goodson.
Oh, Johnny L. Goodson knew, yeah.
Goat.
Johnny L's a dog.
Absolutely.
Swim Fan. Ugh.
Don't even pull it up.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Just for me.
I'm not pulling it
Oh,
up.
see, yeah.
No, don't put it on the screen.
Why?
I don't want to see it. You just talked about how awful it is.
It's not bad, but then you can see how we got fooled. It is bad. But we definitely thought, like, sex. And then we just picked it. Like, Blockbuster rolled through, saw the cover.
That's the most, like, 2002 looking movie.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Swim Fan with Jesse
It honestly
Bradford,
reminds me of like
Erica
the
Christensen,
cover
and
of the
Sherry
Animorphs
Appleby.
when we were talking about that the other
Fucking
day.
Animorphs, legendary. His biggest fan just became his worst nightmare.
Worst nightmare.
Erica Christensen,
She's not even
Jesse Bradford, Sherry Appleby.
Yeah, she would show up.
Swim Fan.
She would show up to, like, while he was swimming alone a lot.
How else do you swim?
Well, like, with the team.
With other people.
Oh, yeah, look, yeah, she does get in her bra. Nice.
he went back into like
33 years old.
Yeah, he went back into 17-year-old Lloyd so fast. Oh look, bra, nice.
I was in 2002. I was not 17. I was.
Oh, I didn't know you were watching it in 2002.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably 03.
I figured you
Like
would
when
have
it came
been
to
like
DVD.
Yeah, so you were like 10, and you were like, I hope this chick gets railed.
Yeah, we all
I
were.
thought you would have been like in high school.
No.
No, 10.
This group of 10-year-olds.
5th grade.
5th grade.
Oh, yeah, and they tried to make me. Not try to make me. They challenged to see if I could eat a full double quarter pounder by the time we got to.
Could you?
No, I didn't get it down. I
You
tried.
still can't.
Mm-mm.
What?
He can't eat a full
But
double quarter pounder now.
I did eventually.
Do you know how to do a double quarter pounder right now?
I'd fuck a double quarter.
Well, I was 10. And they all did. And
Right.
they're like, you can do it. And I did. Okay, I'm not going to. I'll tell the real story. I did get to the end of it, tried to finish it, spit it out. I was like, I can't do it. Put it back in and went for it and finished it because I couldn't let the team down.
Team player, man.
I respect the competitive
Spitting it
nature.
back
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
on-
everybody had finished theirs. So they're like, you can do it. And I was
Yeah.
like, I can do it. No, I can't do it. No, I have to do it.
I have to do it.
And we got her down. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not that bad.
Did you see his shirt?
Yeah, I did see it when he walked in. It's insane.
Yeah.
He has the craziest collection of these
It's
shirts.
so stupid.
I got some of these, and then I got on eBay and bought like a bunch of T-shirts,
Yeah, eBay's got some good stuff.
like the
Cowaholic.
the Cowaholic was a one-of-one purchase. Thank you.
I remember I was there.
That thing's sick.
He's
What's
"I'm
her name?
Not leaving without this.
Catalina, something like that.
What?
The cow.
mixer.
Oh, yeah.
Catalina.
Catalina wine mixer.
So this cow was so good, they made clothes for her at this estate sale that we went to, and it was the most bizarre experience maybe we've probably
Dumbest
had.
decision we made.
Yeah.
We wanted to get like some stuff for the studio.
I thought it was closer, and I thought it was better.
Well, I knew it wasn't close. I knew it was in Sulphur, but I was expecting more.
The home of Jake Brown.
Because they pitched it as this LSU
Like-
estate sale. There's just an LSU section.
Oh.
And when I tell you, we pull up there, they were marking off like the road. The police are there. They're escorting
It's
you
like
to parking.
a-
It was a
big-time
big
thing.
deal.
Yeah.
But even the LSU section was a lot of really good stuff.
Yeah.
Extremely expensive. Like
We got the Charlie Mack.
Charlie Mack thing right there is $100.
We left. We went there. I got the shirts though.
Yeah, I never got my shirt.
I still have it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, they smelled weird.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. Yeah.
And they still smell weird, even after I've washed them twice. I haven't even worn them yet because it smells like an old dead person.
Yeah. No, I mean that's.
But the shirts are cool. It's like the original Bayou Bash.
Yeah, Bayou
There's
Bash.
one with
cool.
Burt Jones on it.
Yeah, that is cool.
And I thought so. I didn't give them the sniff test. They were also selling half pints of liquor with a sip left for $1.
Yeah.
I was like, who buys that?
They just cleared out the liquor cabinet and
then
they put
it
down each bottle.
Yeah, I was like,
What the fuck?
that was the most interesting thing to me. It's like if somebody buys this, you need to send them to rehab.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
a problem.
And then Lloyd bought it.
No, I didn't.
I
just
also
take a big
wouldn't want
swig.
to sip out of a bottle that was
That was
half drinking by a
Well,
dead
I think
guy.
they assume that they poured it out, unless you
That doesn't. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't matter. That's still insane to me.
Yeah. It was quite the experience.
That's a very odd thing. Sulphur's a different. North Louisiana is just.
They had scooters.
It's a different place.
It was pretty much. There was a lot of things that just you didn't need,
No, it was very not at all.
and not a lot of things that we wanted or
That's
did
also
need.
also true.
And there was wedding dresses there, a bunch of them, and
How many times you get married?
right. But she had a huge closet, and then Cowaholic was in there.
Yeah.
So Hall of Fame cow clearly.
I had to get this cow.
So because they screen printed the cow on there with her birth date and death date and her.
Oh, was it one of the T-shirts where it's
Like a
when
funeral
someone
t-shirt?
dies and
Kind
they
of. It's
do,
in
the
memoriam. It's a Hall of Fame. This cow must
for a
have meant a
cow.
lot.
That's actually pretty awesome.
So I did want it to. I feel like I
That's
could
actually
take
one of the best gifts I ever got.
a cow.
No, Billy he went and shopped at TJ Maxx one day, and there was just these funeral T-shirts, and he bought me and Caleb both a random funeral T-shirt. I have a
Nice,
random
that's
ladies'
hilarious.
funeral
That's so
T-shirt.
awesome. What's
And
the name of your guy or girl?
It's a woman. I have to go and I'll bring it in one day because it's she was a part of she was a crew or a team or something, and they were it was
When I die,
quite the shirt.
That's awesome.
You want to be on a T-shirt?
I'll put my resume on the back
Yeah.
of all of our accomplishments.
There you go.
Not many, but some.
Well, it just depends when you die.
Or what we consider important.
It just depends when you die. We have plenty of accomplishments ahead of us.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. So I'll be first. And so if you
Well,
just, just list out the Hall of Fame resume, and you can ask does this guy belong in the Hall or heaven worthy? In or not?
No.
Still voting. Stuck in purgatory. Can't get that 67% that you need.
Stop. You fucking piss me off.
Me and Pete Rose sitting right next to each other.
Such an asshole, dude.
Can't get into this one either, can you, Pete? They're gatekeeping you everywhere.
Should we do a Perry's Pick'em
Sure.
or an immaculate grid?
What are the pictures that are going to be on your funeral T-shirt?
I don't want pictures. There will be one picture.
The one you posted the other day on Twitter of
That was awesome.
that's a good picture.
Yeah.
That was a great game to be at.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I was-
picture?
It was it's you're in college
yeah,
or
yeah,
around
yeah,
there. The Tyrann Matthew punt return.
It is literally that play.
That is
yeah.
a good picture.
No, that's one of the
You and Pops.
probably one of the best plays I've ever seen. Or just coolest. I
Your
guess.
boy was in it.
Oh yeah.
It was life or death.
Yeah. That was a weird game.
It was.
Because we went down 14-0.
Right.
Because you had they ran a speed option in Arkansas. We fumbled or whatever, and Arkansas ran it back, and you were like, "Oh fuck! Are we about to get fucked?"
We're
And
about
then
to-
you
number 3
railed
team in the
them.
country, and
Yes.
you're losing 14-0. Come back and win 41-14.
Yeah, and I honestly, I've never. That's the only time in my entire life I've ever felt bad for an opposing player. Was when Tyler Wilson, I think that was the quarterback for Arkansas back then, was walking off after throwing another interception.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, I just felt bad for him because I was like, he just has no chance.
Look at this guy. He was livid.
Oh.
Yeah, he's pissed.
I'm not. And that shirt just said Patrick Peterson. That's the only thing it said on it.
That's a
It's
great
hard.
shirt.
I made it.
Who's
Look
that
at
guy
your-
next
look
to
at
you?
your
You're
hair.
right.
My dad. And that's my brother's
I was
double chin.
thinking that's probably who it is.
Shout out Tim.
And on the back, it said on the front, it said Patrick Peterson. On the back, it just said that's what she said. And I thought it was awesome. We're all,
It is kind of a cool
Yeah,
shirt.
I came up with it. I was like, hell yeah.
It's not bad.
Such a
See, he
Lloyd
had to
shirt.
be like, I thought it was cool back then, and wait to see if we liked it, and then as
No,
soon
I
as we liked
I
it-
still have it. It's in
That
the
is-
hall.
That is kind of hard. I like
I
that.
hung it up in my room.
Yeah. That's a good picture. I love that. Good game.
But yeah, that decided your boys' year, week, day at that point. It still does.
Yeah.
But
That's what I was going to say earlier when we were talking about the vintage LSU tweet. That one's obviously not the game, but like underrated.
Oh yeah,
Dark horse. That was a great game.
Tyrann Mathieu balled out.
Yes, that was probably the best. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that was probably the best Tyrann Mathieu game.
Yeah,
he had what, 2 forced fumbles.
One at the end for no reason and recovered it himself.
Yeah, for absolutely zero reason.
And then
the
Bobby
punt return
Petrino
was
flipped
so
off
electric.
Les Miles.
Yeah,
for running
that was
it up.
that. Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Because the punt return was what, 14-3, or was it 14-10?
I think it says it in this thing. Oh, she was trailing Arkansas 14-7 late in the second quarter. Needed a spark. Tyrann Mathieu provided that. Yeah. He won 41-17.
That tied it. No, I remember them coming back and beating the fuck out of it.
Yeah, because I thought it was weird because it was a game that, like, Tyrann, do something, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was every game.
Yeah.
Like, oh, once you, like, even when you played Georgia in the SEC championship.
You needed Tyrann to do something.
Because you were almost went down 21-0.
Yeah.
They dropped a touchdown in the end zone.
Yep.
And kick a field goal. Then LSU doesn't score again. Mm-hmm. And they get the punt return. And it's like, okay, game one.
Yeah.
And then they beat the brakes off of them, too.
And the fucking punter late hit Tyrann.
Yeah, he did.
Pissed me. It still makes me mad every time I watch it. Like, you can't just let him fucking celebrate. He's running into the dude in section
Arkansas, the same thing. That's the one, like that late hit. That's the punter.
Arkansas is the worst than the Georgia one.
Yeah, because this one, it's because of where he wasn't supposed to punt the ball. It was obviously they're covering on the left side of the field, and he punts into the middle. And so he's like, "This is my fault." If you watch the effort he gives on this thing.
The worst one.
You're a bitch.
That one makes me mad.
Because he was about to go.
Go back to the first cut. I just want to watch it again.
It's so good, dude.
Oh, it's so good.
He knows he's scoring right now.
Sometimes it helps just to have a freaking dude.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking about that last night. Like after our basketball, it was like sometimes it's nice just to have like just a play. Like I was watching LSU men's basketball play, and I was like, they just don't have.
There's nobody that strikes fear in you.
A dude, like you just don't have like, or even when like it's going wrong. Like one possession for us last night, where a couple of our better players are out. We have young guys in with Conrad, and
that's your dude.
That's the dude. And so the ball's getting passed around, and it's kind of like, everybody's kind of catching it, and then like shake, like it's just all out of whack. It gets a drive, a drop, and then this guy grabs it, steps back to a 3-point, and I was like, oh, he's about to make a terrible decision. And Southwood's just going on a run to go up 2, and it gets swung to Jason. He just steps into one and drills it, and I was like, I remember sitting on the bench being like, sometimes it helps just to have a freaking
I'm stopping this run myself.
This is not
happening.
Not letting this get out of hand. Like
Dylan Cruz.
Sometimes it helps just to have a freaking dude. Like every time in the lineup when they come up, you're like,
or a
freaking Cadillac on the mound.
Yeah,
like,
Cade.
You know, where it's like. Sometimes it helps just to have somebody that'll shut that thing down.
That's the best.
That is the best, especially when you have having 2 was
right
because it's like. Cade would go and shove you like, and Ianson tomorrow. Sorry, Bella. Like, sorry, fellas.
Yeah.
And it's like you feel real good about where LSU sits.
Freaking Cadillac.
God, Cade was so good.
So good.
Ant
what a
was
leap.
So good.
Yeah.
Both so good.
Ianson. Ianson got. It took a while for the fan base to warm up to him.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm excited.
Once you have
to
a guy
see,
like Cade that was pitching that, it's like everybody wants that. It's like give him a second.
I'm excited to see what the trajectory like this year with these 3. The way they've already started. Extremely well, especially more, and then Schmitty,
wild card
coach. I mean, I remember sitting there on Sunday and just being like,
he's mowing people down.
This is what you thought you were getting, and so I'm excited to see how it just kind of builds. You know,
if he can land the breaking ball, when
the secondary pitches are on, he's
like you're so fucked.
It's fun.
And Cooper Moore looks like I didn't think I would see like the upside with him. Like I thought he was going to be like a strike thrower.
He is.
Come in, get you. No, he is, but like as in like not going to go 7 innings,
right?
No runs. Like he'll go 5, 6 innings. 3 runs.
Solid piece.
Yeah, solid piece. And he looks like he might be the best fucking pitcher in the SEC.
Oh, he looks like a professional pitcher.
Yeah,
like legitimate, like a 5-pitch mix. He has command over all 5. You never know what he's going to throw. Like I would love for
And he
like,
works fast.
You know how Pitching
Yeah.
Ninja does like the overlays? I would love the overlays of all 5.
Yeah, me too.
Like to see
And there's no college pitchers that throw 5 pitches.
Right.
No.
You're not, as a college hitter, stepping into the box and you're like, this dude could throw one of 5 things.
Yeah.
You're fucked. Like,
Yeah,
you've
that's
got
what
no
we were.
chance.
That's what we were saying when we were like at the game. Where everybody does this. Like, think you could get a hit? I was like,
that on that. No.
No, not
yeah,
on that.
because it was when Northeastern was pitching. I mean,
Yeah.
he's throwing like 86. Mm-hmm. It's like maybe I could put one in play.
Yeah.
And he's like, you get 5 pitches. Oh, I talked about this already.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then
yeah.
the stark contrast of watching like that for Northeastern, then see it, I was like, well, if Cooper Moore comes up, none of us are doing anything.
None of us are
We're not touching it.
Same with Schmidt the next day.
Oh yeah, no, that's even worse.
No chance.
Just the stuff is so electric.
no chance.
But that's the thing we were talking about. Like, with Cooper Moore, I think 100 swings, if everything's a strike, I think I have a better chance getting a hit off of a 102 mile per hour Jacob deGrom fastball, if that's all he's throwing,
Right.
than Cooper Moore
with
who's
all-
like
yeah,
mixing
yeah,
pitches.
yeah.
I've got no shot.
And he
I'm
is,
not going to make contact.
and he is looking at you going, fresh meat.
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
throw him anything, doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, yeah.
I'll land them all.
He's looking at my legs, fucking shaking.
Yeah,
like,
and you know he's gonna buzz the tower. That's what I was saying. Is like if he doesn't know, like does he know that I haven't played baseball in 10 years, or is he like, oh, he's on the team?
yeah.
Because that would be
He hasn't played
different.
baseball in 10
Oh, then he's throwing one at your head.
Yeah.
Because I was scared of getting hit back in the day, so
Well-
that would be on my scouting report.
How are you scared of getting hit?
I really don't know. I think so. The
Like,
first
what do you mean by
ever,
scared?
Like the first
Like you-
ever kid pitch at bat I ever took,
You got hit.
I got hit, and I think that's what happened. And I don't know why. It was just
Scar
like,
you.
yeah, it did kind of scar.
Well, it
me.
hurts. It does suck.
I know, but it's not. It's like it's not
As long as you don't get hit in the
that
mouth.
bad.
No.
Yeah, like I don't know. I was just kind of a pussy for a while.
Yeah, I
It's all right. You've realized it, don't you? You've grown from it.
always would get mad at myself if I like moved, because like it's free base. Like I want to be on base.
Yeah. Well, see,
You
I
didn't
feel
you didn't like running. Like the
No, I liked getting on base, and I mean, I was okay on the bases. I wasn't like, I was like fat, but I wasn't like super slow.
No,
I wasn't
I don't think,
fast,
like,
but I
you-
wasn't like,
no. It was, I thought you said like you didn't like doing base running.
no,
Like, not because
I
of
was
your-
okay being on the bases. It
Yeah.
wasn't anything like that. It was literally just like I didn't want to get hit,
Yeah,
and I don't know why. Like I was just kind of,
I think that's probably most.
I kind of grew out of it a little bit at like because the first year you do kid pitch was 9.
Yeah.
So 9 I was terrified the whole time. But then like once I got to like 10s and 11s and 12s, I got a little bit better about it and more, like interested in my craft of just
Yeah.
hitting the ball.
Because that happened to my cousin. He was good athlete, and like would be fine, like could throw the baseball, catch it, whatever. But when he went up to hit, he was legitimately scared of the ball.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you can't play.
The email we just got. Me and you
That
got.
is insane.
Mirren Man, our guy.
Oh hell yeah!
What a fucking idiot, man.
No.
Mirren Man's a
Mirren-
genius. Smart, very smart man.
Oh, this is
Dude.
interesting.
Come on, dude. What are we doing?
Mirren Man.
Hell yeah! All right, I'm
What are we
in.
doing, man?
Shout out Mirren
I
Man.
like how I did your name.
Yet?
Why?
Yeah, that's
why at?
Chef
Yeah.
started that in the chat.
Oh, nice.
Why
Yeah.
at?
I like that. See, I look at it as just yat because
Yeah.
I am a yat.
Why
Like,
yat?
that's where my people in New Orleans, we are yats. My dad is like a yat. He talks like a yat.
Yeah.
He doesn't pronounce R's. He says
like-
butter.
I like
not,
that.
not butter, butter.
But
It's
Pass the butter.
infuriating.
Pass
He's
the butter.
dumbest
How does he
fucking
say
person.
cigarette?
Cigarette. He did like it's like I guess it's like
Cigarette.
ER. It's like
Cig-
ER at the end
Cigarette.
of stuff.
Pass me
Yeah.
one of them.
water.
Water. Yeah.
Water.
He also like he has like dumb things that he just mispronounces things on purpose. Like I don't like watching football with. Well, no, I do. But like when we watch football together, he doesn't say penalty. He says penalty.
Penalty.
Yes.
On purpose?
I don't. It's not like he does it on purpose because I think that's what
Yeah.
he thinks the word is.
Oh.
It's not like
Penalty.
to piss me off.
Oh, penalty flag.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He says like nuclear instead of nuclear or nuclear.
Nuclear?
He says Pacific Ocean.
Nice.
Pacific Ocean's a classic.
He's just an idiot, man. Like,
Well, see, my biggest pet peeve is a restaurant, Chipotle.
Chipotle?
No, they say Chipotle.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
yeah.
dad
Drives
says that.
me
Yes.
insane.
I say it like
Chipotle?
ironically sometimes.
Yeah, but it's Chipotle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Chipotle.
Chipotle. But like,
Can I get the Chipotle Ranch?
Yeah.
oh, Chipotle.
Because that's the worst part. You say it right for that. We went to like a Chipotle Ranch.
Yeah.
But then for the restaurant, it's Chipotle. No, it's not. It's Chipotle.
Yeah.
See, I will mispronounce words on purpose, and it does make Noah mad sometimes.
There's
Like-
one word that you say all the
I'm
time.
okay if you
I
do it
forget
like
what it is.
ironically.
Controversy.
I hate when you say that.
Oh.
And like, if I was with your dad, like, if I thought you were gonna say it says penalty, like penalty,
No.
and like I think that like it's fun.
He
to do
thinks those things are hilarious.
Yeah, it's just fun to manipulate the words any way you
the
want.
worst is when we have like somebody signs for LSU and it's Jaquelin Roy.
Jacqueline.
He's not gonna fucking say it right, and I'm gonna fucking hit him. Like, so I don't. He'll be like, yeah, "We got any good recruits at the class?" And I don't even want to tell him.
Right.
Like, fucking Eric Gilbert was a fucking nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad he's fucking gone. I still hear about he didn't even come to LSU, but Felippity Franks.
Felippity.
I still hear about that motherfucker.
Yeah, he beat LSU too.
He says Casey Keenum instead of Case
Keenum?
which drives me fucking insane.
This is frustrating.
insane.
Casey
It's so-
Keenum sounds like a different person.
Casey Keenum's a whole different human.
That's
Casey
not
Kasem.
yeah. It's infuriating.
Brett
The only
Favre.
thing that I ever
He's
that I say
okay on
wrong
Favre.
intentionally to piss people off is pecan.
Hmm.
It makes people angry, especially in Louisiana.
Which one do you say is like?
Pecan is right.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was gonna say.
And
Pecan.
so I say pecan because people hate that.
I mean,
Yeah.
pecan pie.
Oh, they gotta get on pecan pie. People hate.
You put the
pecan.
accent on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna have me a couple pecans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a handful of
And
pecans.
they're always like, it's not a pecan, it's a pecan.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
Whatever.
You can
I
go
got-
outside and pick some pecans.
Some pecans.
I got shit about saying caramel in New York. They were like, it's caramel.
See, I
There's
say
a-
it.
there's a
I say
second
it even
fucking A
weirder.
in
I say
there.
caramel. I mix.
Oh, that
the
is
two.
kind of weird.
So that caramel and caramel, I say caramel.
That is kind of weird.
I know. I kind of.
You're a fucking
I kind of
freak.
mix the two.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just how I've
Caramel.
always said it.
Yeah, that is weird. Say it. How do you say it?
I don't know. Caramel.
So you
say
say
the
it
same
like
thing as
him.
me.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Fuck you guys.
Caramel.
Best of both worlds.
What about a crayon?
Crayon.
See, you should be being stupid
Because some
now.
people say like a crayon.
A crayon, yeah. Crayon.
Just, but like like CRAN, like a crayon.
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 You got a 64 pack of them crayons?
You got 64 pack of crayons?
Got the sharpener on the back.
I
Must be one of them rich
I
folk.
freaking love the sharpener.
Oh
box.
hell yeah, dude.
You sharpen the
was big.
crayons?
Oh, don't, dude. I
Dude.
knew. See, I got into
Sticking
I
your
was
tongue in there?
crayons up until like 5th grade, and then I got into the markers, and they had the smelly markers.
Oh yeah, that was
and I had
that was
that pack.
dangerous.
Dude, the black one that was like
Like licorice?
marshmallow or something. Ooh, I still
see,
have it like in my drawer, and I sniff it
At
from time to time.
Nice.
at the book fair, they'd have the smelly pencils. They'd be
Yes.
in a tube, and you open the tube up, you pull the pencil out, and the pencil just smells.
Yes.
Like a pencil?
good.
No, like it'd be like blueberry flavor.
Oh,
Blueberry,
wow.
That you could write with it, but then it's the dumbest idea ever.
No,
but I
it's so
bought one
stupid.
every year.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's awesome. The
And
book
then-
fair was big.
Love the.
That was a
book fair.
big day.
Oh yeah,
every year.
we were so book fair great for the posters, right? Like you would have athletes
of course.
couldn't
Yes.
ever get a poster because ticky tack. And it would go on the walls, and it would ruin the walls. And then,
Right,
so it's
right.
like I would just get to look at the poster and be like, I would love to have a Sammy Sosa poster in my room.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. See,
I
I
never
always
had posters.
I would always get
Me either.
the Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh, I would sit down and
Yeah,
look
that's
at
a
it, but
good
it's too
one.
expensive. It was like $60.
Yeah, it was expensive.
I never got it either. I would just like read it with whoever got it.
And then you would get the slap hand,
Yep.
Yeah, those are good.
Still love those to this
and then
day.
like the
the bracelets.
yeah,
See,
and then
what-
you would want the gel pens.
Yeah.
Did y'all have this was like our era, what's the little wristbands that were like shaped like dinosaurs? You know
Oh,
what I'm
silly
talking
bands.
about? The silly bands.
Dude,
yeah,
I
the silly
had
bands were big. The silly bands
when
were
I
big.
tell you, I had so many silly bands.
Yeah.
I was the kid that was walking around with their whole forearm filled with the bracelets.
Nice.
You're a drip connoisseur.
Yeah.
I respect
had
that.
buku
Look good,
silly
play good.
bands. And then like, do you remember the rainbow loom, like the bracelets you made on the little thing?
Yes.
I got one of them. So my aunt at one point worked at a toy store in Shreveport.
Yeah.
And the Rainbow Loom became super popular. So she got us for Christmas one year, all three of the siblings, the Rainbow Loom thing. And so we all learned. We'd watch YouTube videos. We learned how to make the different bracelets.
Fuck yeah.
And I started selling them at school.
Oh, you were one of those.
Yeah, I started selling the
That's
bracelets.
awesome.
Because everybody wanted them. And at one point, I was the only one that could do a fishtail bracelet.
Yeah.
And so I started selling.
You cornered the market.
I started selling fishtail bracelets, and everybody was like, "Where'd you get that?" No, over there in the courtyard.
That's awesome.
Get you a fishtail bracelet.
My boy used to sell the tape wallets. I had I had like an LSU, like a purple and gold, like duct tape wallet.
I love a duct tape wallet.
That was big back in the day. I didn't have anything to put in it. Like,
No,
I don't know why
but
I
you
had
have
it.
a duct tape wallet.
It would have like $2.
Andrew Messina, who in the chat had to get AR points?
Me.
Oh, 100%. I had
100%.
AR points.
100%.
Dude, AR points fucking
not only
sucked.
Not only did we have AR points, we had reading level.
Yep.
Yeah.
You had your reading level, and you had to read books
Yeah.
at or above your reading level.
I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Because like you were just putting the like. You're dumb.
Yeah, literally.
I have a 3rd grade reading level in 7th grade.
Yeah, exactly. Like that was like, oh my god.
Well, I remember
because my friends can't read.
Yeah. I remember like being in 4th grade or whatever, and it was like, you have a 10th grade reading level.
Yeah.
Because it like maxed out at something. I was like, it's like a high school reading level over here.
Yeah. It really it does. It gives
mine
people...
got lower as I got higher because because I was in like 4th or 5th grade and I had like high school level reading because I read all the Harry Potters, and then like I read all the Hunger Games in those grades, and then in like 6th or 7th grade I stopped reading.
Yeah.
Other than like for AR points, and so I would get lower. So I had like a 10th grade in 4th grade, and then when I was in 10th grade, I was at like a 6th grade. I don't know what happened.
And then nobody addressed it either. They think that's a big red flag. Why you're getting dumber.
Figure this out.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
But then you figured out, because the thing that pissed me off was it was always, okay, you do AR through elementary school and middle school. Once you get to high school, there is no more AR.
Yeah.
And that was a big thing. Like, we talked about it, and then it was, when I first got there, it was, okay, 9th grade freshmen are the only ones that have to do AR. My freshman year was like, that's it. And then it was every year as I got older, everyone in high school had to do AR. I was like, we've been told our whole life.
Yeah, that does suck.
Do AR now.
And it'll go away.
In high school, you don't have to do it. And then now in high school, you have to do it. But also, that's when we just figured out how to get the answers.
Yeah.
I mean, in high school, I never read the books for my AR points. I just took the tests.
Pink Monkey is a website.
No, so I just do like Cliff Notes. And
it said something. Well, then they started to do. This is at least for like
Spark
reading
Notes.
like Spark Notes and
Spark
Cliff Notes, and then they would go to the quizzes, and some teachers would just use those quizzes.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is very easy.
Yeah.
And then they started to figure out that we figured it out. Then they actually had to be like doing research on the book, and they were pissed, and we were pissed because the test got harder, and you just figured out who cared and who didn't.
Did y'all do IXL?
Yes. Wait, this. Wait. I don't even know what IXL is, but I recognize
it was like the math,
hearing
the
it.
IXL.
Yeah, we did have to do IXL.
I've never
we had
seen
like
this.
Alex too. ALEKS. Yeah, Alex. We used to do that.
What is this?
It's like math. It's like math.
This is awful.
See, I always kind of liked math.
Me too.
I
I enjoyed IXL.
Math gets a bad rap.
Oh, I hated math.
There are some parts of math that suck.
See, I had to. So this is. My friends weren't the best readers. I could read very well early on.
There you go. Good.
And so they had to go to this thing called Title I, and it was the best thing. Was run by my buddy's aunt, and so we really didn't do anything in there. It was like, but you got out of you went during another period, so I always went during math with them, and I wasn't even supposed to be in there, and so I missed math for like a good chunk of my elementary school, like 1st through 6th grade.
That's why you hated math.
And I never learned it because I was in there reading for my buddies so they could get done with their AR points.
Yeah.
Or like that little class. And then I would just miss math, and I was like, this is awesome. I get to do something I'm good at. And then we would play computer baseball.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
So the faster we read it, like the little chapters that they made us read, we had to read it out loud. I would just read all of it, and we would zoom through it and then go play the computer baseball, which was sick.
Good. Yeah, I love a good
cool math games.
Baseball.
No.
Cool
You
math
didn't have
games.
cool math?
I
Cool
played
math
some cool
games?
math games. Yeah, like I didn't hate math. Like I liked
Yeah, Math XL.
Math
Math
XL.
XL.
Wow.
Shout out
That's
Did y'all have
cool.
Math Blaster?
No.
Math XL for school. God, freaking Math Excel.
Like, I liked geometry. I thought geometry was, like, kind of cool.
I still don't even know what it is.
Well, it's like shapes and like angles and
I hated
stuff.
it.
And like I'll see every once in a while on Instagram if I'm like scrolling, it'll pop up with like a math problem, and I get like excited and I like try to do it.
Yeah.
I pulled up Math Excel and it had freaking Billy's Math Excel login ready from when I had to do his math stuff freshman year of college.
See,
This is Math Blaster.
This is a little dumb for us.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, 0 plus 7.
Fucking 17.
17.
Obviously. No, we were cool math games.
Yeah, cool math games.
Give them cool math games. They had the freaking Papa's Pizzeria.
Yes.
God, freaking, I was the best.
Oh, this is
chef.
what I remember.
What, cool math games?
No, we only did Math Blaster.
Cool math games was good because we.
Oh,
had,
they changed the website.
Damn, did they?
It looks different, yeah.
Because we had a block, like we had a thing that would like
that
block
Billy's
certain
login is still on there.
websites, and cool
Yeah, no.
math games was all right.
Yeah.
So we'd have to use cool math.
Well, and they had
games.
freaking block source.
Yeah.
Where you had to freaking click the block and
Yes.
get it to.
I know what you're talking about, yeah. But then we figured out that there was like an unblocked website, .net.
This is Math Blaster.
This looks fucking insane.
It was. You would think it would be fun, but it was math, so it was awful. But this is 9.
But it's
I hated those two little fuckers up there.
but it's too easy.
Well, it wasn't then.
I guess not. Yeah, I guess when we were dumb.
Yeah. It's like
We
you
all
know-
had good. We all had good reading levels though.
Yeah.
Just a couple of guys who good readers.
Couple of good readers.
How did you? Oh god, they advanced this one too.
We all had good ACT scores too, huh? Didn't you have a good ACT score?
26.
Yeah.
I think. 26
Lloyd,
or
what were you?
25.
29, 28.
That was 28.
I guessed for
Couple
like.
smart guys in here.
There's 60 questions on math. I think I guessed the last 45.
I got a
'cause-
16 on the math.
Really?
Oh my god.
Damn.
3 times.
Wow.
So you did really well on everything else. then.
I couldn't get into LSU. I had to go to BRCC.
I didn't get into LSU either.
for like a semester before school started.
Yeah.
Because you have to have at least an 18 on the math portion, or like on that was some rule, and I was like,
Yeah.
I have a 20-fucking-8 in this thing. Like I'm getting all of the tops. What are you
That is
talking about?
crazy.
They're like, have to do remedial math, and I was terrible at that too.
Yeah.
This math thing has really that Title I really fucked me.
I can tell.
Well, I had to guess for most of math because y'all know what Voodoo Fest is in New
Yeah.
Orleans? Yeah. So I went the weekend I was taking it was that weekend of.
So you're trying to get out of there.
Well, the night before I had been at Voodoo Fest the whole night. I was fucking hammered.
Yeah.
No, I was not. I was actually not drinking because I was 18. And
you
I
doing
was,
whippets?
No, I was doing nothing. I was just taking in the music completely sober. But I had stayed up all fucking night. I was on like 2 hours of sleep, so I thought it was a good idea to drink 3 5-hour energies.
Yeah. Get your real.
Apparently, when you drink 3 5-hour energies,
That's
you
15.
shit out every piece of shit that's ever been in your
I
body.
bet.
In about
so
2
you were
hours.
panicking in there.
I was on question 15 like, I'm going to poop.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally going to poop in this fucking classroom with all these people.
just because you can't leave, right?
You can, so there's 4 subjects, and I think you can
get a
leave
break.
in the
Breaks
middle.
after
You get a break in the middle, I think. And
What?
so math was the second one. So as soon as I was done with math, I could go and like do whatever I needed to do.
Yeah.
And thank God that break was like an hour because I needed all fucking 60 minutes.
Yeah. All right, tacos.
Tacos. Speaking of shitting.
Yeah, maybe not. Potential sponsor, possibly you.
Let's go to